Ayo y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your All Elite Rewind for AEW Dark episode 4 and and AEW Dynamite, October 30th, 2019. I'm your host, Avid Devin. As always, having a struggle with the intro. Hope everybody's weekends have been good to them. And assuming you haven't been sharing it with us, because it's been a hell of a weekend full of wrestles between Saturday night's main event, Collision. Rampage was a banger way to start it off. Hey, the Vader theme. Hey, dear George. Moving you over now. Welcome in. Looking forward to tonight. This episode of Dark's got two multi-person matches. One men's, one women's. This Dynamite, we're also going to be crowning the inaugural tag team champions here for this. Awesome. Oh, Hangman versus Sammy. That's right. To continue the ongoing stuff with the Inner Circle. It's funny enough because Hangman hasn't been around all that much when they're getting their asses whooped. But yeah, George, how you been, fam? Oh, also, y'all, do drop a thumbs up in case you haven't done so. Especially in these early minutes of the stream. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. And getting us boosted, getting us more favored by the algorithm. Good to hear it, man. Because I know some folks have to work through the weekend. I believe you fall into that crowd, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. Black and white video. Yeah, after this song, we're looking to start the show. So no worries about that, y'all. Of course, AEW Dark is available on YouTube publicly. AEW Dynamite, I'm going to be viewing on the Triller, in the Triller archive, which I have access to with AEW Plus. So if that's something you also have access to, that's how you could watch it. Alternatively, I know you can buy it on YouTube. You can, of course, if you have saved recordings of it. Otherwise, I'm trying to remember what other Oh yeah, if you have the TNT app, the TNT and the TBS app, because I believe each one has like prospective shows. Not this weekend. Bet. Glad to hear it. You've been able to just kind of just cruise through, enjoy it. He thinks this music's so good. He has so many AEW themes, so I only hear those so often. But when I get to hear the other themes when we're doing, I realize I probably should be actually playing the AEW ones. Huh? I guess this was just the one I still had up from yesterday. But all the same, good music, good tunes. Yeah, just giving a chance for everybody to load in, sound up, let us know they're here. Of course, y'all, if you do not have access to the show, that's where I was going with that before my train of thought just drifted away. If you do not have access to the show, join the Discord. If you don't have Discord, very easy platform to sign up to. you get you will be sidecast to the show for any watch along we do. So there's the link in the chat and of course in the description below. If you're watching this on playback, of course you won't be able to you watch the sidecast in Discord on playback. It's only for the live viewing. Can't really make that possible. My bad. Just let that Nick song start playing. But yes, it's time for us to dive into the action, y'all. Of course, I got the sound sync going. Anybody who needs it, pop in the chat, sync up. But the audio is there for you to be able to sync, for headphone users specifically, to be able to sync up. And oh, my bad. In 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Welcome back to AEW Dark.
Don't know why that happened. All right, cool. Apologies about that.
With us once again. What a week we have. Coming up this week on TNT on Dynamite.
Give it a 1-second pause if you get with 3 out of sync.
Tag Team Champs, and the countdown continues to our next feature pay-per-view event, Full Gear, live in Baltimore, of course, Saturday, November 9th. We'll have more on those events later in the Control Center. But right now, here's what we have for you this week on AEW Dark. A women's four-way match making their wrestling debut on Dark. Sadie Gibbs from England and the bad girl Penelope Ford.
Happy to see this match. We get to see Sadie Gibbs in action.
And Japanese women's legend Sakura. Also in tag team action, the unlikely duo of Dustin Rhodes and Sonny Kiss will meet QT Marshall and the Librarian.
I remember this team. I also remember another team.
Is a three-way Falls Count Anywhere match.
Falls Count Anywhere? What?
Jimmy Havoc and Jack Evans of the tag team, the Hybrid 2. You'll recall last week Cody sat down with QT Marshall. This week Marshall makes his AEW Dark in-ring debut as he teams with the Librarian Peter Avalon to go up against Dustin Rhodes and Sonny Kiss.
Feels so odd, right? Because he's close to Cody. You think he would be teaming with Cody. But I also understand the Sonny Kiss Librarian issues. Imagine if he didn't catch that apple.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Big Apple, weighing 234 pounds.
The way he's looking around. Is anyone going to react? Anyone.
Well, thank you very much, Tony. This is Excalibur, joined here by the legendary Jim Ross, and we have an incredible.
I wonder if he's going to take a second bite.
Of this matchup.
So we're going to kick off the program, the tag team matchup here, and a lot of resumes are still being developed here in AEW, including QT Marshall's.
This music is just oof. What I like about the early doors, these early doors shows, is that you still have things like this where faces and heels are teaming up because it's kind of, you're signing on, you're just trying to get a match. Sometimes you got to sign on with people you don't like and probably won't mesh with just for the sake of getting a televised match, getting seen.
That apple bite's a little too loud. Loud just like Sonny Kiss's outfits.
What was that Q2? Yeah, that's
Today,
right.
Leva Bates and I were at the University of Pittsburgh Library doing some research, and we found out that the very first World Series of Baseball was between Boston and the Pittsburgh Pirates. And the Pirates lost.
Yep, here we go with the local sports bit.
It just solidifies that this town is consistently full of losers. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. The last thing I want to do is hurt you guys, but I know how hurt you guys are. I've seen the Steelers starting lineup.
That's right, we got the inverse setup here. Because Pittsburgh.
That was for all of you guys.
The way that they don't want to cheer it.
Eva Bates and Peter Avalon, they don't seem to be on the same page, so to speak.
And I didn't see my book.
Just Sonny lit the crowd up.
At all in that stack of books. I'm offended.
And their opponents first from Jersey City, New Jersey.
Love her
weighing
gear.
188 pounds, the Concrete Rose, Sonny Kiss.
Well, Sonny Kiss has turned a lot of heads and drawn a lot of eyes since he debuted here in All Elite Wrestling. And now he has a chance to team up with a verified legend of professional wrestling at Dustin Rhodes.
Yo, this big pop for Dustin.
Weighing 230 pounds. Or they call him the Natural, Dustin Rhodes.
Wow, they got matching outfits and everything, JR.
I'm impressed. I am impressed. Same designer of it.
Same designer.
Well, this surely will be an interesting tag team matchup because you have two individuals that are looking to get in the win column here in AEW in QT Marshall and Peter Avalon. And you've got two individuals that are looking to continue their momentum.
Dustin and
Sonny Kiss,
it's
yeah.
kind of an odd couple, shall we say?
Yeah, odd couple to say the least.
And
And it's funny because Dustin, of course, iconically, Gold Dust. But seemingly, he's not sure about Sonny's vibe.
We know what Dustin's all about. 30-year veteran.
It's like, I'm not doing all that right now.
This match about Sonny Kiss.
Yeah, Sonny Kiss has thus far engaged in singles performances here in AEW. Now he has an opportunity to show what he brings to the ring as a tag team wrestler. And now stripping the book out of the hands of
Out of here with this book.
Peter Avalon going in. Oh, Sonny Kiss with the split in the arm drag. Drop toe hold.
With the book in hand still.
Now Sonny Kiss now really taking a good look. Peter Avalon shoves him off.
One-handed shove.
Goes behind, ducks under, pinfall. Only a 2 count.
Near fall, yeah,
I forget how they had the ring mic'd differently
As the
back
old
then.
expression goes, folks, one cannot judge a book by its cover. So I think that certainly is applicable in a way we might describe Sonny Kiss.
Very much so. I mean, Sonny Kiss is a colorful
Boo,
individual, to
let's
say the
bring
least.
Taz back.
And, look
Did
at
great
this.
on Dark last
Was
week.
actually trying to call in Dustin Rhodes, but Sonny Kiss giving him what he wants.
Yeah, ask and you shall receive. What do you know about QT Marshall, Excalibur?
QT's got about 15 years of in-ring experience, but thus in recent years has actually been working as a training capacity, training the next generation of wrestlers in the Atlanta area. And QT does have a big affinity for apples. No coincidence that he's from the Big Apple. Hold went for the trip. Shoulder tackle.
Yeah, the mics, they feel like they were put upside down.
Agile,
I feel like I've said
hasn't
that
really lost a
before.
step in
Deja
that
vu.
regard. And with the schedule here in AEW, Dustin's not wrestling 5 or 6 nights a week. So at his age and experience level, that's a plus for him.
It's a huge plus. Very, very beneficial to him to have that extra recovery time. QT fakes, and now, just a right hand, courtesy of the natural Dustin Rhodes. Deep arm drag.
Again, it feels weird because they both have ties to Cody Rhodes directly.
Nice job.
Now Dustin steps over, Pushing downward on the extended elbow, looking perhaps to hyperextend it. You see QT still shaking out the kinks there.
Maybe QT is just playing off of his Ring of Honor run.
QT Marshall telegraphing it. Sonny Kiss. Springboard into
Nice
the
springboard
lariat.
clothesline.
Really nice job there by Sonny Kiss. I would like to look up and see that. Interesting.
Beautiful combination there. 1, 2. QT Marshall.
What'd you think about it? Go ahead, go on.
Looks like they've been
From
strategizing
Dustin.
backstage.
Oh, Sonny, there's a showboating a lot. That may come back and bite him in the backside before it's all said and done.
Kyle, the pace between AEW wrestling back then and now is just different.
Got QT hooked up, looking for Kiss by Sass.
Forearm shot.
Oh, high roundhouse staggers QT Marshall. Now Leva Bates grabbing the leg. Oh, pump kick there by Avalon.
Leva, I don't get it.
Exactly. Really
So is she, or isn't she a heel? Like, it feels like sometimes she's playing up to the crowd, other times she's assisting in the heel antics.
The results are laying on the apron there, and Sonny Kiss getting his head kicked off.
QT Marshall looking to bring Sonny Kiss back in the ring the hard way. The hardest way possible. Suplexing Sonny Kiss inside the ring from the apron.
Quickly makes a tag. Nice timely tag by the veteran QT Marshall.
And Avalon continues to put the boots, but you saw that great ring awareness. Sonny Kiss was on the opposite side of the ring. Avalon identified it and immediately pulled Sonny Kiss back towards friendly territory. Or friendly for him, unfriendly for Sonny Kiss.
Everybody setting their sights, their destination for Baltimore. Saturday night, November the 9th, folks. Big pay-per-view. It's going to be amazing.
Yeesh. I mean, her gear still kind of covered her, but that chop sucked nonetheless.
AEWTix.com. Also on pay-per-view. Beautiful suplex there. Tag team combination from QT Marshall and Peter Avalon. QT with the lateral press, the cover. Didn't hook a leg, didn't do any favors for himself there.
QT chose not to isolate the leg so it would prevent a more stronger kick out.
And that's one thing that Sonny Kiss has in spades, is powerful legs.
Sonny Kiss, very, very athletic. Nice enziguri. Then now you got...
Oh, look at that, down into a split, and Peter Avalon grabs a chin lock as Sonny Kiss was down in the...
I mean, hey.
Sonny trying to fight his way up to a vertical position.
Works well. I mean, got proper leverage, you know.
Doesn't like seeing us live. Hope you'll certainly do that.
I want to see this happen to more people who could do splits.
Wednesday night in Charleston, West Virginia.
Because, like, in that case, he just straight up dropped down and applied the chin lock while trapping her at back leg doing the split. So,
And in all due respect,
like, do that more often in wrestling.
Dustin was on the outside of the ring.
Or things like that.
And illegal on the outside.
And this crowd here at the Peterson
I'd argue that Peter Avalon's doing those rope punches better than they're normally done. Standing on the bottom rope rather than the middle rope has them more trapped.
Who all of a sudden thinks he's Bruiser Brody.
Yo!
Thunderous clothesline.
Damn near took his head off with that lariat.
decking Avalon, and now just raining down lefts and rights. QT Marshall coming. Oh, eats a
Ooh, stiff ass elbow, girl.
And he got deputized all right.
pops.
Slumped.
Across the jaw with that elevator elbow strike.
Good offense. Cover now. Dustin
In the nick of time there to break up the pinfall.
breaking it up, exactly.
He's going to go for a dive?
Avalon thinking over his next move.
I guess not.
Burning daylight here. He needs to move with more purpose.
I love the burning daylight. Scoop slam. In the right part of the ring, too.
Avalon, middle row moonsault. Sonny moves out of the way. And now Sonny trying to go, coming back. Oh, QT Marshall.
He almost lost his footing for that, but I mean, good on him.
Trying to take a page out of Sonny.
He hit that.
And it backfired on QT.
Yeah, Marshall and Sonny are not reading the same book. Dustin in the corner. Notice those tag ropes are over there.
Sonny making the long crawl. It's the tag.
Nope, just sprung to... There we go.
Work on the Librarian.
Dustin and Avalon are the legal men in this tag team matchup. One fall here tonight. Upstairs. Well, that's about as Dustin as you can get.
How do you not realize he stops running?
Drop. A lot of old school
Just clicks with me.
Flat of the boot to the side of the head. Now sends Marshall over the top for a ride. Avalon puts on the Brakes power slam.
Yes, sir. Nicely done, too. Oh! And didn't want QT to be left out. He got a power slam for his trouble as well. But remember, Avalon and Dustin, I think, are the legal men here. Boy, a lively crowd here tonight. Loving the AEW.
Dustin, diving body press off the top. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Marshall's there. And
Broken up.
break it up.
Marshall very lucky that he was close enough to drop that arm across the back of Dustin to create a break.
Sonny up to the top. Hurricane Rana sends
Why'd you
QT
continue to
the
walk
outside.
closer to her? You saw her on the rope.
Oh, the Meteora.
Nice Meteora.
Outside.
But the way he was just turning around. Oh, what are you doing up there?
Wait a minute.
Leva Bates now up to the middle rope with a book in hand. Dustin.
Yeah, let her go.
I'm not sure Dustin got a good look at it. Giving her a taste of her own medicine. Avalon. Oh, no.
Look out. Good Lord.
Rough tumble. And final cut. Dunzo.
1, 2, 3. That is it. Dustin, Rhodes, and Sonny Kiss pick up a huge victory here on AEW Dark.
The winners of this match.
Odd match, but a fun one.
And Dustin Rhodes.
Fun final moments, I should say.
Duos you'll ever see in pro wrestling.
And QT Marshall.
I'm surprised this one got as much time as it did, honestly. But yes, just for clarity's sake, just because I'm not certain if we got anybody who's watching along live at the moment with their own feed, I'm just going to speed through any of the fluff.
Take a look at some of the action from this matchup.
Very athletic Sonny
The
Kiss.
moonsault kick was great.
Avalon and QT just could not get on the same page. They were functioning great as individuals, but not as a tag team. And I think that's where
As a tag team.
Dustin Rhodes had the advantage. They were working. They coalesced. They came together as a unit.
Right, another great athletic move by Sonny Kiss, who's getting better the more that he can wrestle with Dustin Rhodes, I promise you. And
After that, it was all she wrote.
emphatically over.
The way that Dustin does this thing where he like spins the cover while that's happening.
About the performers we have in the women's division here in AEW. A week ago, we saw the dominant force that is Nyla Rose, and of
And we're
course,
going right into the
Rio
next match?
from
Okay.
Japan is our champion. Right now, let's go to the ring for a women's four-way match here on Dark.
Okay, I'm here for this pace. I thought we were gonna do.
This is a four-way match set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Penelope.
She's a super fun girl. I remember this theme.
Potential to set up some interesting situations in the AEW women's division.
This song, just the vibe of this song takes me back. Like, this isn't a 2002 skateboarding game.
That a Philadelphian has been introduced. Nice rivalry. Man, I wish I was that flexible.
I don't need the visual of JR doing a split. I wish I was that flexible. Oh, here comes Sadie Gibbs.
And her opponents first from London, England, Sadie Gibbs.
Oh, I like the vibe of this theme.
One of the best pure athletes in all of professional wrestling. She's only been wrestling for 2.5 years, but her power, her strength gives her such a tremendous advantage over so many competitors here in the women's division. She will be a force to be reckoned with.
That was so effortless for her to just go all the way over the top rope like that.
Did Sadie Gibbs, only 27
Allie's theme is Joyce.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Allie.
Allie's always got a smile on her face. I love that.
Just about to say that a woman that has never seen,
Look at her getting pyro.
except when she's in the same room as
That's
Brandy.
awesome.
Their animosity have not died down. And we saw last week on Dynamite, Brandy actually attacking Jamie Hayter after her matchup, her debut matchup here in All Elite Wrestling.
I never did understand the motivation behind that. I guess we'll find out in due time. Maybe this Wednesday night in Charleston.
And from Chiba, Japan, Emi Sakura.
The way they just call her Sakura.
A living legend in Japanese women's professional wrestling. She is training some of the best wrestlers in the world, including the AEW Women's World Champion Riho.
It's funny 'cause she's got the way her character is so gradually evolved into what it is now.
So
From
coming
this.
forward, Sadie Gibbs, Allie, and Sakura. Fatal four-way, first person to score pin or submission wins.
Very much so. JR, I'll give you a little tip. Sakura is the brunette.
Thank you.
You're right.
I appreciate your assistance.
It's like, just blah, blah. See, I've spoken to it. There, I've played along to your bit. Now you can move on. Like, Rick No Fun Knox over here.
Overall victories. Her three other opponents are looking to score their first notch in the win column here in AEW.
Keeping track of wins and losses just makes every match more important. And not only for the winner's share of the purse, the things we've discussed before on Dynamite, but you know, the going up the ladder, getting a win over a major opponent on a global with a global.
This
audience.
four-way lockup.
That's why they call it Nobotaya.
And a little bit of miscommunication between the Ersatz alliance between Allie and Emi Sakura.
So Allie and Emmy are going to have, as you said, some sort of alliance. It seems like.
And now Sadie with the Greco-Roman knuckle lock on Penelope. Ford, a four-way knuckle lock.
Oh, this is rough.
Oh, and there's the
Yep,
power.
that looked like that was how that was gonna happen.
On display. Allie rolls through, breaks free. And now
I just saw it on Sadie's face. She was looking.
That's Sadie up. A little Kayentai for you. And Allie really pleased with herself.
The way they're just like, they just. All right, we're gonna let you go now, Sadie. And Sadie's just like, what the
It's a men's tail.
fuck's going on here?
Double Irish whip into the ropes. Allie. Diving crossbody takes down both Penelope Ford
The
and
way this feels like Penelope, Emmy, and Allie are all on the same page, and Sadie's just like,
deep arm drag there from Allie. Sadie Gibbs returns with
am I
one
missing the
throw.
punchline?
Gibbs double leg sweep. And now into the pin.
Yeah, I like that.
Great sense of urgency there from Sadie.
Yeah, didn't waste any time, did she?
Trying to get on the board here in AEW. But Allie steps behind.
Man, you look a little longer you look, the stronger she looks. Speaking of Sadie Gibbs, shoulders are down.
Hi, what was that?
Allie again with the technique.
That was a hard cut, not the best.
As you mentioned, it's
That was so odd.
victory, whether it's a pinfall or a submission.
Correct. And these interruptions are commonplace in these multiple persons matchups.
Multi-people persons matchups.
Without any
We'll
retribution.
follow her to the ropes. Caught her with that spinning back kick. A little late on the spin. Oof.
Driving the knee into the chest of Gibbs and then the roundhouse kick, but it doesn't take Sadie Gibbs off of her feet.
Yeah, Sadie Gibbs, I'm telling you folks, take a good look. She's really a powerhouse.
Yo!
Shoulders down.
No!
That was a real high. The way she didn't really have the hooks right, but made that look even better than it would have normally.
Emi Sakura voted the Tokyo Sports Women's MVP. That was very early on in her career, and since then she has only had an upward trajectory. And Emi Sakura, with more in-ring experience herself than all three opponents combined.
Yeah, that's big. Excalibur, that's a big point, good fact.
Grabbing the hair of Penelope Ford, breaking when The waist lock there by Ford. She can't take advantage while Emi Sakura has a handful of her hair. And now Emi Sakura
That's embarrassing.
taking Rick Knox for a little bit of a dance. Oh! The arm of
Used his arm as a clothesline.
Ford ran right into it.
And it's not Penelope's fault, I don't think, quite honestly.
Rick Knox delivering the elbow strike to Penelope Ford. Not very fair refereeing.
And now looking perhaps for the Romero special on the backs of the knees of Penelope Ford. And now arching back.
Oh,
The flying surfboard, the Romero special, whatever you want to call it. Oh, look at this. Allie sneaks in. One,
cover.
two. Great heads up move there by Allie.
That was very slick.
To break the hold of Sadie Gibbs. Taking Allie down with the tiaras. Charging in, nobody home. Allie able to avoid it.
Are these cuts? The way they edited it out like 2-3 seconds of the match in small portions. So they're trying to meet a quota or something.
very clearly there. All four very talented women.
Look at this. Gibbs
Yo!
firing that right elbow across the jaw of Allie, stopping her
That
dead
was
in her
epic.
tracks.
27-year-old powerhouses will catch your eye.
Allie goes over the top. Sunset flip. One, two. Sakura. Look at
What?
that. Both opponents
What?
into a submission hold.
That was so
Not
slick.
be legal because there's too many people in the ring, but the structure of these rules is all well and good.
Trying to generate a submission, and look at this now. Penelope Ford coming in, and oh, look at this.
I took it over.
Submission there by Penelope.
These girls are
So what happens if like Sadie Gibbs
they
taps?
are made available.
What happens there, you know?
Money's on the blonde.
Wow, way to single out Emmy like that.
Penelope Ford goes over the top. Shoulder
That was
section of Allie.
that was an interesting move.
Sadie
The
Gibbs
front
working
flip
with
into the
Sakura in
shoulder
opposite
barge.
corner. And now, wow, tandem.
All right.
Back handspring elbows there by Ford and Gibbs.
Reminds me of the great Muda, that handspring elbow back in the day.
Oh,
Cover.
Penelope snuck in for the cover. And it seems like this alliance will be short-lived as neither woman wants to give up the pinfall.
And these women are literally fighting over Allie. Figuratively. Literally.
I mean, literally, yes. And Penelope Ford laying in those hard elbow strikes to the chest of Gibbs.
Oh, that cheap shot right in the kidney area.
Allie, I think, caught Sadie Gibbs on the throat with those elbows. And Allie, oh, the running elbow strike and the drop kick on Emi Sakura on the outside.
Well, right now, I'm Allie. I'm getting back in the ring and taking advantage of what I planted here.
Very much so. She's spending too much time with Emi Sakura on the outside, allowing Sadie Gibbs to grab the advantage. But Ford
Personally, I'm thinking
Ford came out the back door on that one.
this is Sadie Gibbs win, but I could see it going to Emi Sakura.
Ford with a tope suicida on the unexpected opponents on the outside.
Yeah, there's no way that Allie and Sakura were expecting that one. Really impressed with Sadie Gibbs.
In regards to the go position check.
Her speed and her momentum carried her over the top and crashing into the opponents on the floor.
Gibbs has been nicknamed the undefinable.
Oh, look at
Well, all right with the Michinoku.
plants her down.
Well,
1, 2.
kind of,
Allie
not really.
breaking
More of a
out.
Samoan drop. Oh, there's more had a serpentine motion to it.
Multiple person matches is that you think you got somebody beat, then another person that you're not adjusted to or attached to come in and interrupt it.
You have to grow eyes in the back of your
Yeah.
head. Fortunately for Sadie, I think it's a little late in the evolutionary process for her. But Allie continues to punish Sadie with those right elbow strikes. Toe kick maybe caught her a little low. And Allie, chancery applied, going for the snap suplex. But Sadie, that's the strength of Sadie Gibbs.
Me tonight a lot, quite frankly. I'm not that familiar with her work.
Maybe two women can get her.
Look at this double team. Well,
But
Ooh.
Sadie still with the power advantage.
Oh, we gotta get this spot.
A stalemate of suplexes here.
A stalemate of suplexes.
and
Oh, Sadie Gibbs taking over the top. Emi Sakura, though, with a diving body press. Great heads-up move there by Sakura.
Thinking Sadie Gibbs gets it, George. I hear you.
Thunderous chop. And the
It just feels because they're putting so much attention on her.
Sakura. Allie sent to Sadie Gibbs. Oh, but Penelope Ford.
Yeah, from Philly. I'll get a big lot of support here in Pittsburgh. Amy has stacked them up like cordwood, folks.
Sakura.
Oh.
She's getting worked over.
And the Blondes are assaulting the veteran of Japanese.
The Blondes. Collectively speaking, the Blondes.
Sakura, though, doing a great job of fighting out of adversity. Trying to throw Allie, she does, and now has them all three sandwiched in the corner. Emi Sakura feeding off this crowd's energy.
Crowd wanted that. They wanted that a lot. Oh my gosh. The triple Vader bomb.
No, triple kick out.
Imagine if she won like that. She would have pulled a Roman Reigns before Roman Reigns.
I guess maybe she had the red mask on. Oh!
Nice neck breaker. Face first. Cover. Referee right there. And an interrupt by Allie. At this rate, this match is going to go on all night.
Oh! Super kick there by Allie.
Nobody can gain the clear-cut advantage without somebody else breaking up the pinfall.
DDT there by Penelope Ford takes out Allie. Now Sadie Gibbs. Penelope Ford. Oh, double.
Oh, the double kick. Collision in the middle of the ring.
And JR, this match is a toss-up. Nobody could gain the advantage. You're exactly right.
Nobody's gained the
Collision,
clear-cut
just under
advantage.
4 years before Collision
Back and
was
forth.
launched.
Momentum
Foreshadowing.
exchange hand to hand
Watch a mid-air collision.
with feet, thinking alike, looking to deliver some big kicks.
Emi Sakura the first to her feet. And first to her knees. Thunderous elbow strike. I'm not sure I'd want to get in a slugfest with Sadie Gibbs. Or Emi Sakura. Or actually Allie or Penelope Ford either.
Did the crowd just cheer for the time limit announcement?
And everybody's looking for that one little advantage, one weakness.
And now Allie and Penelope teaming up on the veteran. Oh, double chops there from Emi Sakura. Sakura, double underhook.
Look like she's going to go for that butterfly backbreaker.
But Gibbs,
He has that power, able to elevate.
Allie with a backstabber. Banging neckbreaker combination.
Nice tandem offense there by unlikely partners. And there you see what I mean. Oh, nice.
Nice. And into the cutter.
Ford comes back with a stunner after the bridge back to avoid the clothesline.
Penelope Ford has done some very nice things in this matchup.
2 minutes remain.
Go to the midsection.
Ladies, you got 2 minutes to get your business done.
Oh, the Tiger Driver across
Whoa.
the knee, the backbreaker.
There's a cover.
1, 2, no.
She kicked out. What?
Match continues with under 2 minutes to go.
A sense of urgency being shown by Emi Sakura.
Another one?
Tiger.
No.
1, 2, 3, high
Wow.
for Emi Sakura.
Man, I thought that one was going to go the time limit.
She just folded her. Holy crap, something tells me the match was supposed to end on the backbreaker, and when she didn't, she's like, oh, okay, I see how it's going to be then. You thought that wasn't good enough? Oh, that Tiger Driver was
Time now
intense.
For another from undesirable to undeniable. This week, the American Nightmare Cody sits down with the one and only MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
We are sitting here in Boston with my best friend in the whole world.
What up, baby?
He's calling people baby now.
Oh, all day.
Baby.
A-E-Dub.
Yeah, that. And we want to talk to Maxwell Jacob Friedman about
Man said my
you
best
know,
friend in the
going
whole
from
world.
Undesirable to Undeniable. I've known you for some time. At what point did you feel in your career undesirable?
Honestly, never in my wrestling career. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. I'm not lying.
What about in your life?
All right, let's go there. We can go there.
Let's go there.
I'm going to go there. So when I was little, growing up, I played football. I loved football. For those of you who aren't aware, I am Jewish. The name might have gave it away. And there was no other Jewish kids on my football team. So it was an adjustment for me because the kids didn't exactly love the fact that there was a Jewish kid taking their spot. So when I had the first day of practice, I beat out the other kids who had been playing a little bit longer than me for the middle linebacker spot. And I remember the next week, when his band of douchebags walked up to me and they said, "Hey, Jew boy," and they threw rolls of quarters at me and they told me to pick it up. And I was pretty floored and it messed me up pretty bad. And I remember just going
The way that's
home
such a real story.
and bawling my eyes out. I realized that day you had to kill the person you were born to be in order to become the person you want to be. So I was never going to allow myself to get bullied ever again. And I made it a point to go to the gym every day, to eat right, to train right. And now I can proudly say that is a drug addict, dropped out of college, and I'm famous, rich, I'm best friends with the coolest guy in the world, and I'm ridiculously handsome. So
Ridiculously
What
fucking
is your
handsome.
definition of undeniable?
being better than everyone and knowing it.
I'm not gonna ask for another one. That is undoubtedly the best interview anyone's ever gonna give in the history of the world.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Right?
Hey, E-dub.
Get out of here.
Peace.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. That was better as AEW's a kiss. Oh, now we're over to Control Center. Is this where we're going to give us the rundown of other things? And here I'm thinking the rolls and lunch and less.
AEW Dynamite tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Time on TNT. Here's just some of what we have for you this week on AEW on TNT. You will see Hangman Adam Page go one-on-one against Sammy Guevara of the Inner Circle. In six-man tag team action, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, the Elite, will take on the team of the Hybrid 2 and Superbad Kip Sabian. You also see John Moxley. He'll be back in action this week as well. We'll have the official contract signing for
Interesting.
the main event, the upcoming world title bout at Full Gear.
Someone tells me these are going to be the new Dynamite graphics going forward. And it looks like I'm going to have to start changing up the thumbnail layout.
And then
God,
we
I'm a
will
mess.
crown tomorrow night the first ever AEW Tag Team Champions. The final two teams remaining in the tournament will meet. The Lucha Brothers take on SCU. Here's how both teams made it to the championship match with wins 1 week ago on AEW Dynamite. Tournament to crown the first ever AEW.
Hitting me, the pole driver.
AEW Dynamite is coming to Daly's Place. That's right, we are coming to
Oh, yeah.
Jacksonville, Florida, the 1st of January, January 1st, 2020, with AEW.
Oh, pop-up player is weird and now on mobile. Yeah, I'm so.
Here with Kip Sabian, the challenge has been issued. The challenge has been accepted. Kip Sabian teaming up with the Hybrid 2, Jack Evans and Angelico, against Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Wednesday night, AEW Dynamite from Charleston, West Virginia. What led to the challenge?
Look at him wearing the Penelope Ford shirt.
So
Dig it.
you take your time. I'm now going to flip this around. Okay. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Question number 1. Who is the first ever AEW match?
It was Kip Sabian against Sammy Guevara.
Correct. Okay. Who won that match?
It would be Kip Sabian.
You are doing really well. Give yourself a gold star. 3 for 3. Here we go. Who has the best record in AEW, win-loss wise, that hasn't been seen on Dynamite yet?
That would be one Kip Sabian.
You've done really well. Congratulations. You want to ask why this challenge was issued? Me, Angelico, and Jack Evans all feel the same. It's all about the elite. It's all elite. So if you want to make an impact, you want to make a statement, what do? Go for the elite. Any other questions?
I always fixate on it, and that's why I'm so upset that he hasn't been more in in AEW.
Whatever, it's the same thing. Beat the elite. Become the elite. It's pretty self-explanatory.
But yeah, a lot of people forget that that happened. That is the case. Like, Kip Sabian should be seen with some more singles prestige.
God, I hate your voice.
All right, fans, earlier in the month in Philadelphia, Darby Allin showed the world what he's made of. He had an incredible match against AEW World Champion Chris Jericho. This week, the Enigma, Darby Allin, battles in a three-way match against Jimmy Havoc and Jack Evans of the tag team, the Hybrid 2. Let's go to the ring.
Yep. Modern day nasty boy.
This is a three-way Falls Count Anywhere match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first.
No upper third for him.
London, England, weighing 14 stone, Jimmy Havoc.
15-year veteran Excalibur, and one of the most dangerous men in all of AEW.
And you have to imagine that after having the biggest opportunity of his career slip through his fingertips just a few weeks ago, he will be looking for some semblance of revenge against Darby Allin here
I
tonight.
think he's still pissed off about that haircut.
He paid somebody.
Talented dude is Jimmy Havoc, no doubt.
Introducing next from Parkland, Washington, weighing 172
Yup.
pounds,
Yeah.
Evans.
That's the downside. Just like with the old retros, is you see some people who are like, that's right, they were here. Retrospective is rough in that regard. We choose to fixate on the more positive elements.
He is unparalleled in his
Jack Evans, for example.
as we see him demonstrate right there.
But yes, hello Zoe, welcome in. I hope you're feeling a little bit better since the last we heard from you. It's a little bit earlier in the night at least, so that's a positive to see.
And the third and final participant from Seattle, Washington, weighing 173 pounds, Darby Allin.
Well, Darby Allin's rapidly become one of my favorites here in AEW. He had a hell of a match.
It's rough. Progress marginally, but that's still rough.
AEW World Champion.
Oh, if you're doing all of the proper sick things to like try and alleviate that, just try and power through. Because the winner's coming. The winner's right around the corner.
With two hands tied behind his back, it took an intervention from Jake Hager to allow the champ an opportunity to put Darby Allin away.
Darby is the youngest competitor in AEW at 22 years of age, along with Isaiah Kennedy, and of course, one of our great favorites, Jungle Boy Jack Fury.
And listen to this reception for Darby.
I love it. He's earned the respect of every fan watching at home, and every fan in this arena has Darby Allin. What a life he has had.
Aubrey on the call for the match.
And look at this, the hostilities between Havoc and Allin. Jack Evans, though,
Oh, the double kick. All right, let's go, Jack.
Deliver a kick to both
coming
men.
off the middle rope with a back elbow, springing up to his feet. So fluid is Evans.
We have not seen that much of Jack Evans in this single-type competition.
Not at all. And now
That was
we're seeing
sick.
this three-way
The way he
fall down
rolled
match
over the back
with those flying karate kicks,
to
as we like
hit
call
that
them.
kick on Darby.
Evans is showing us right now that don't overlook me in the single competition world of AEW.
Evans handspring back elbow.
Evans has no lack of confidence.
Not at all. I mean,
What you been doing in the meantime, Zoe? How have you been killing time?
Oh, what a uppercut forearm by
While
Jimmy
you
Havoc.
recover.
Death Valley driver rolls through and drop kick to the face. Great combination there by Havoc.
And
Sets his sights directly on Darby Allin. Allin, such speed.
there's
Rolls
a roll
through.
up.
1, two.
And look at this. This kid is quicker than the hiccups. Talking about Darby Allin.
Perpetual motion by Darby Allin. Oh, paintbrushing Havoc.
Those palm strikes.
Nice.
Using the heel of the hand can be devastating.
The code red. 1, 2. No, Evans there to break it up.
Oh, so quick into that crucifix cover. I dig it.
Not only did Evans break up the pinfall, he gathered one of his own. Nicely done.
Darby using his back, using that coffin drop style attack in the corner. Oh! Jimmy Havoc, though, with that discus shot to the jaw, starching Darby Allin.
Jimmy from one of my favorite cities in the world, London.
Yo.
I'm not sure you'd like the
And a second time.
he's from.
Might not, but I still like London.
And the two Washington natives were squaring off right there.
Wow, very fluent. Over the top of the Tiger roll and then around with the standing switch. We just do right out of the shot.
Jack Evans on the outside.
The complex young Darby Allin, all 22 years of age. Oh, a chair shot. Now, there's no disqualification, by the way, if you're wondering, in these three ways.
The falls count anywhere matchup, and now Havoc taking advantage. 1, 2.
There's our first outside fall, outside cover attempt, I believe.
Going for the pinfall immediately after the suplex on the floor.
Havoc's a great veteran, very opportunistic, as you'll see right here. Boom!
The sound, the concussive sound of that chair going into the head of Darby Allin.
Just threw it in his head, dude. Chill.
He felt what was going to happen. He perfectly timed that steel chair shot with a moving target. A moving target, folks, and he nailed it.
Jimmy Havoc, one of the most dangerous competitors. You said it yourself, JR. And when he has a weapon in his hand, pretty much more dangerous than just about anybody.
That dented ass chair, really? Oh, he was released in 2020 after all the shit about him came out, George. He was during the speaking out movement. Things came out about him, and AEW was like, "Yeah, we don't want anything to do with this," and released him. But yeah, that was not made public until like June 2020-esque or so. So he worked in AEW regularly up until that point.
Now Jimmy Havoc up on the barricade with the flipping senton off the barricade.
Realistically, I want to skip his matches, but a lot of his matches are relevant to other people's careers and performances and stuff like that. So it's more fluid to just run it like this.
Charleston, West Virginia, around the corner. Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, we're not going to get into that, George. You could just Google it if you're curious about it.
Baltimore, Maryland, the Royal Farms Arena, full gear.
Other great cities, including
It's nothing. I'm not here to gauge that stuff, nor get into it, or start a conversation about it. But
AEW Texas.
I'm not trying to make it sound like dude like went on a murder spree or something like that. But yeah, just not trying to talk about things like that in general. Want to focus on the wrestling.
More in AEW than they seemingly count in other organizations.
A box with a box.
Darby Allin is not to be trifled with, folks. I'm telling you, he came with an eyelash of being the champion in a Philadelphia street fight.
There's absolutely nothing wrong, of course, with having your own personal feelings about controversial personalities in pro wrestling. I'm never one to try and stop people from expressing that. It's just when it gets spammy or overabundant.
And now Paul's count anywhere. There comes Jack Evans.
Yeah, I would say buy low on Darby Allin, but his stock has already gone through the roof here, and not only in AEW but in the world of professional wrestling. But think about what it would mean. Oh, Evans with a suplex on the ramp and just.
Woo.
Jack Evans very
Who's the past? Really took your time getting into that cover.
Right on the rampway, that metal rampway.
But with Darby Allin becoming such a sensation here in professional wrestling,
Crowd boo when people go off on Aubrey, just instant heat.
I mean, not only do wins and losses matter, but it's also the strength of schedule, so to speak.
Right, exactly.
It's the level of your competition, and now Evans going up off the
Yo, caught. Oh, still turned it in to the DDT. Oh, reversed into his own. Inverted suplex.
Pancaking him right in front of our broadcast position.
Evans trying to get his feet down. Shoulders are down. Count is down. And a near fall created. Again, on a very unforgiving area of the ring. Because it's not the ring.
Yeah,
it's a rampway on a stage.
There's just steel struts and metal plates underneath that stage.
More inanimate enemies surrounding these three men.
And Jimmy Havoc.
Oh! Elbow drop.
Well, that sucked for his hip.
Two. Cactus Jack-esque elbow.
Look at all these young bucks all over the place.
And there's Jack Evans.
Evans back up to his feet.
Jack Evans.
Whether they know it or not, Darby and Jimmy might be in harm's way, and exactly that.
Fun dive from Jack Evans.
Bounced off the steel like it was animation.
1, 2. Oh, 2 count again from Aubrey Edwards. Look at Jack taking to the skies. And did you see how Darby crashed into that equipment there?
Yeah, Darby's he hurt himself. That lower back, maybe the kidney area, but Darby's in bad shape. He's maybe in worse shape than Jack Evans is realizing because I think Darby
he's focusing on Jimmy Havoc.
Yeah, he could be pinned right now. So that's a break for Darby Allin.
Yeah.
But Evans is focused on Jimmy Havoc.
Very fair shout.
Now,
Darby is
Havoc
fucked
being
up
returned
over
to the
there.
ring. Evans burning daylight though. Spending too much. Oh no, he's going for a weapon.
How about
what?
Air weapons.
He threw it into the ring, but if Havoc was not caught unawares, he could grab one of those chairs. We saw him use it earlier on Darby.
Yeah, Havoc's in trouble though. Excalibur, look at, he's groggy. He's not in his game right now. He may be.
Yeah, the fact that they brought it back down to the ring when they didn't need to, I'm wondering what's Jack's plan here.
And now Evans with a third. Evans is just burning so much time right now.
Well, a lot of chairs are being under consideration here.
Chekhov's chairs are in the ring.
Chekhov's chairs. Appreciate that.
He went for that springboard leg lariat, but Jimmy Havoc countered with a straight right hand across the jaw.
Yeah, Havoc had that one well scouted.
And it was to a moving target as well.
Yeah, and finally Darby Allin's back up on the apron. Darby looking around. What's he thinking? Havoc trying to block whatever Allin's trying to accomplish. Look at this. They're on a second rope.
Oh, no.
Front face locked.
Oh.
Darby jumps back down to the apron. I think he felt the momentum changing.
Oh!
Havoc bringing Darby in the hard way.
The deadlift variant.
How Darby is clutching his midsection. I believe that's from hitting.
He almost took a rough tumble.
Oh, Evans snapmared into the corner, hung upside down.
Oh, there's no give for that. Oh, this is vile. Oh, there was no give.
Jimmy Havoc.
No.
Man, Jack Evans hanging upside down in the old proverbial tree of woe for a few moments.
The way he pulled himself up just to like recuperate.
As now Jimmy Havoc going up top. 10 minutes remaining in this Falls Count Anywhere match. Uh-oh. Argentine backbreaker position for Darby. Oh.
Evans.
Oh, to the Bulldogs. 1.
Look out.
2. No.
Man, what a breakup.
Evans inadvertently set up Darby for that pinfall attempt.
A very physical breakup. Not something just running out of the motion. Going through the motion, I'm trying to say.
Rapid fire strikes there from Darby, and now Darby.
Oh, into the Fujiwara and the finger wrench.
The Fujiwara armbar.
Trying to go take that elbow the opposite direction.
And look at how he's also bending the fingers back, putting pressure on the entire left arm and shoulder of Jack Evans.
Evans trying to desperately crawl to the rope. And get
There's no ropes. Why would there be rope breaks in Falls Count Anywhere? Why would the falls not count in the ropes?
And another chair used as a weapon by Jimmy Havoc. Remember,
Maybe he was going to try and pull himself out. Yeah, what?
Oh, Tiger Driver 98 on the chair. Havoc covers 1, 2. Evans there to
Saved by Jack.
Jack Evans doesn't want to go home with the loser's share of the purse. He broke that pinning combination up. Hopefully getting an opportunity of his own to win this match.
And Evans Just
Look at Evans'
had that
face.
chair winged at him by Jimmy Havoc.
Jack Evans' face is scary.
Just
yeah, he don't know
glazed over, glossy-eyed.
Yeah, sometimes it bodes the official well when you got a guy down that long to try to get some kind of eye contact. Can they see
Why is the
you?
chair
Can they hear
sideways?
you?
Why are the chairs sideways? What is this spot you were?
Jack Evans might have been playing possum.
Oh!
Oh, they know possum about that.
The way nothing gave. The way it's just standing there.
And now Jimmy Havoc hung out to dry.
And the chairs
What is this spot?
Jack Evans from the heavens. 550.
Oh my God!
My God.
Oh my God!
And then the jackknife cover. And he kicked out.
Now, some way,
And he kicks out.
Havoc, the
Fucking
battling
what?
Brit, has kicked out of that amazing situation.
The fact that matches like this are happening routinely on Dark. We've had a lights out match and a falls count anywhere 3-way match here on Dark. Oh, what a bump.
Right in the face, right off the apron
And
he went.
just ragdolled. He went limp. You're exactly right.
Darby brings the
Look at the AEW's right on the table. In case anybody didn't know, this is what this is property of. No, what is this table spot you think is going to work? No one's heavy enough in this match to break that at that angle with that lack of leverage.
namely the table. How am I going to use it?
He's got Havoc laid out on that table.
Havoc was looking for a place to get some rest.
Is this really going to work?
Trouble. He doesn't realize how bad.
Table might crack, but I don't see it breaking.
Gouging the eyes of Jack Evans. And now Jimmy Havoc.
Oh.
Oh, no.
It worked. It fucking worked.
It's astonishing. Here, look at Darby Allin.
Darby up top.
Darby's got the chair.
Oh. Just like a chair-based coffin drop to the nuts. Did Havoc. Rough.
If he was a stock, Darby Allin would be a blue chipper. What a match.
Jimmy Havoc had that match won, but Darby Allin, the coffin drop with the chair, able to put away.
Let's take a look at how it all went down and got finalized here. Look at this. We thought that might be it,
Damn.
quite frankly.
That was the end of the
I fully doubted the table spot.
that coffin drop with a chair.
Okay, that didn't quite land on the nuts. It looked like it from the other angle. That was just the hip. Still.
Coffin drop. It is lights out. What a tremendous way to cap off AEW Dark tonight. Tony, back to you in the studio.
Classics after 8. Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thanks again for being with us right here on AEW Dark.
There we
We'll
have it.
more never-before-seen matches next week right here. And be sure to join us tomorrow night on TNT for AEW Dynamite. Tomorrow night, the contract signing for the AEW World title at Full Gear, plus the finals of the AEW Tag Team Tournament. I'm Tony Schiavone. Thanks for being with us this week on Dark.
There you go. That's one of 2 shows we'll be watching. We're going to be jumping into the Charleston, West Virginia episode of Dynamite momentarily. We're going to be taking a brief break before then, however. So don't mind me. I'm going to get some music back on for us to vibe to. But yes, I shall be back. I'm back. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna dive into this episode of Dynamite. Make it happen. And those of you watching along on VOD, we're gonna get started in run the curtain. No worries, George. Got you, fam. Moved you over. Yes, we're gonna get it started in 3, 2, 1.
Dynamite on TNT, and this
Phone
week
went
we're in
black.
Charleston, and we are ready for some
Oh.
action as always, but we're here at the airport because coming up tonight, the signing for the
I'm not sure what happened for you,
the
friend.
world title. The American Nightmare Cody will go against the champion Chris Jericho. The contract signing here tonight. The plane is here. Dustin, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Tony, how are you?
Cody, all right, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Ready to take a ride?
Ready to take a ride. Thanks for letting me hang out with you.
Oh, of course.
All right, buddy. Cody, come on, we gotta go, buddy.
I love you too. I love you too. Quick ride. I'll see you over there.
Bag.
Man, it isn't like he's about to go. He may never come back. Like, what was that?
It's just another match, right?
Well, that's what the old cliche is, but it's more than just another match this time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we get to take the ride together.
So am I. Thanks for letting me be with you.
Heck yeah, Ronnie, how are you?
Here.
Is this a play on the
Bag here, bud. Got that?
Ric Flair ride of, like, potential last ride before Starrcade 93? Like, what are we doing? Apparently he attacked Mox after it. Okay, so this apparently happened after Dynamite from the looks of it. Well, all right. So we got that.
We can't sanction this match. I understand what you're saying. You're the purveyor of violence. You're saying it doesn't count. Yeah, technically it won't count against your win-loss record. It's going to be a great match, but we can't be responsible for what happens. We have to make it a lights-out match.
Kidding me, man.
Thought you'd be excited.
Shut up. Win over Kenny Omega. I've been working for this. I've been working for this for months, ever since I showed up here. I had the balls to go after the top guy, your boy. And now you say it doesn't count. You're gonna make me a freak show. You're gonna put me in a little box. You're gonna treat me like everybody else treats me.
Man, it's going to be a huge match.
You don't want me to have a win over your boy. You won't sanction me. I'm unsanctionable. What happens to Kenny Omega is now on your hands, all right? His ass is on the line because of you.
Well, and that's all before the intro. All right. I love the Mox is so unhinged over the fact that he's not going to have this win over Omega should he get it be official. Like, that's his driving force right now, is he wanted to beat Omega. He wanted to show that he is better than the best.
In Charleston, West Virginia. Jim Ross here at ringside. Well, almost at ringside with Excalibur. Tony Schiavone, as you saw, is on assignment. He will be joining us a little bit later. That is our plan anyway. But man, tonight's show is jacked.
Tonight is super
super special. But before we get to the action, we have a crossover of intergalactic proportions as Rick and Morty will invade All Elite Wrestling.
You know, Tony
This is
Khan's made a lot of
happening.
great decisions, but not sanctioning Moxley and Omega is just the smartest thing to do, because somebody's going to get hurt badly on pay-per-view on Saturday night, November the 9th.
But before that, we have Kenny Omega coming up tonight, teaming up with the Young Bucks, the Elite, reforming here in Charleston to take on the Hybrid 2.
Reforming like they didn't just team like 3 weeks ago?
And ladies and gentlemen, finally, it's here. The finals of the AEW Tag Team Tournament. The first ever. You can only have the first once. There'll be other champions, but only one first. Who's going to make history tonight? SCU or the Lucha Brothers? This should be amazing. And we're going to kick it off here tonight. Sammy Guevara of the Inner Circle, beating the Elites, Hangman Page. What a way to kick off tonight. And we're so glad you're with us. Thanks, everybody.
Sorry, this theme, right? This theme is a bump. Tunnels are back in the right spots. Hard cam is going to probably be back in its rightful position. No singles win thus far.
It's going to be one of the big building blocks in AEW as the years to come. And as far as Sammy's concerned, Excalibur, that time is now.
Yeah, Sammy believes that he's already there. But think about what
That was
having
wild.
the Inner Circle behind him will mean for Sammy Guevara and his growth and his maturation process here in All Elite Wrestling.
I go back and look at old tapes all the time, and some of my favorites, one of my favorites was the late great Eddie Guerrero. This young man reminds me of a younger Eddie Guerrero in look, attitude, the way he carries himself. If you can only be that great, we've got something special.
Sammy Guevara, cockiness personified.
Oh, the turnbuckle post covers. They're all Rick and Morty-esque.
And his opponent from Aaron's Creek, Virginia, weighing 219 pounds, Hangman Adam Page.
Hangman Adam Page, another one of the great young stars, 28 years of age. The youth, the
Sammy Guevara out here vlogging his match.
This could be a main event matchup 10 years from now between the two top stars in All Elite Wrestling, and we're getting it here in Charleston, West Virginia.
He's not wrong.
Inner Circle versus the Elite, in essence. Adam Page, West Virginia.
5 years later,
From Virginia, yeah, Aaron's
they are definitely bigger names in the company than they are now.
He's neighbors.
Yeah, rode his horse.
Still in the company at that.
I missed that.
And Sammy Guevara, you noticed during the entrance of Hangman Adam Page was actually vlogging inside the ring. Sammy very prolific on YouTube. And this will be interesting. You did mention that Hangman Adam Page, a member of the Elite, but there are tensions within the Elite. Hangman and Cody, we saw him being the Elite.
Making the ref take his jacket off for him.
Cody didn't believe that everything was okay with Hangman, and Hangman had to convince him, but he wasn't that convincing.
Hangman's got to find his voice, so to speak, after losing to Jericho in that first championship matchup. So this is a good time to get back in the saddle, so to speak.
Yeah, a great time to get back in the saddle for Hangman, and also a little bit of
Caught up on the ropes.
the Inner Circle of Hangman's
That
walk
hairstyle
back
is
to
just
the
so
fingers.
obnoxious.
Rick Knox is your referee.
The way it's slicked all the way forward and then folded all the way over.
Hangman going for that big boot, wild swing and a miss there by Guevara, and he pays the price for that chop across the chest.
Ooh, that one was louder. Gonna get louder? Than that? Never mind. I thought he was gonna go for a third chop.
These hallowed halls have heard them all, and Hangman with a big boot just rocking Guevara.
I'm not sure they caught Guevara in the face or the sternum. Nonetheless, he's down.
Yeah, he's down, and his head is filled with cobwebs right now.
In boxing, we would have had a standing 8 count.
Right on.
Hangman isolates the left arm. Pulls Guevara open over the top. Beautiful suplex, grabs the far leg. One.
Got to
The old one count.
float over quicker, get that cover quicker after the contact from the body to the mat. You have a better chance of winning. Both these guys. The future, what makes this so exciting in this company? Youth, excitement, exuberance.
Yeah, the sky is the limit for both of these men. As Guevara flips out.
Oh, he did not land on his feet. Still got it.
Into the ropes,
Still able to capitalize, though.
Up and over. Backflipping up and
Lit
over.
him on his feet that time.
With a beautiful dropkick, Guevara.
And that one as well.
Turn it on. Yes, sir. He's proud of himself, folks.
It's fine, though. Being a heel.
Your arm patting yourself on the back, kid.
Snap and a suplex. Guevara floats into a cover. Barely gets a 1 count.
Well, here's what I like about it. They both hit suplexes, and they both go for the pin right away. A lot of ways to follow us here.
Yeah.
Excalibur.
Very great many ways to follow us. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Also shop AEW.com. Hot Topic stores across the country.
Excalibur also on Twitter, as am I, at JRSB.
Is Hot Topic still a thing in 2024?
Twitter and hey man, just paintbrushing Guevara.
That was not a palm strike. That was a slap.
Yeah.
The heel of the hand may not have made contact.
Oh!
And you saunter in, you saunter down.
Guevara coming off the middle rope. Oh, right to the waiting arms.
No fair catch in the AEW. Fallaway slam. And Hangman's not even some
Fallaway slam, kip up.
His agility off. As he's got the Spanish God against the ropes, and Lariat takes him to the outside. And
That was
Hangman's
bad for Sammy's kneecaps.
to the top rope. He is a prolific high flyer.
Hangman showing a great deal of passion tonight. Even extra motivation. I think he feels that he hasn't been at his very, very best since losing to Jericho in the championship tournament.
And I think he's dealing with some. Oh, look at this Guevara. Dropping Hangman.
That's a different.
This one, if they're a thing or not, I can say. Right? That's where I'm at. I'm like,
His head on the way down. And now Guevara sending Hangman
Also,
into the
welcome back,
barricade at
Hicks.
ringside.
Well, at least he sent him to an area where he could take a seat for a second. Better or for worse.
Hangman was, he lost to Chris Jericho at All Out in the match to determine the first ever AEW World Champion. But not only did he lose the match, he feels like he let down his family. He feels like he let down his partners in the Elite. And he's trying to fight not only to reclaim his own confidence, but the confidence of others in himself.
For our fans in Jacksonville, folks, remember the tickets are going to sell this Friday at noon Eastern Time. AEW Dynamite coming, a homecoming edition.
I'm making the first few years later selling merchandise.
Lax execution did not get into the pay window. New Year's Day. That'll be January
Yeah, they
1st.
absolutely
Don't
were.
call me.
Never left. Look, oh, you were lurking. Gotcha.
Jacksonville.
Daly's Place Amphitheater.
Yeah, man.
Going to be great to be back. AEWTix.com.
I'll take it. You got other stuff going on at the
Really taking
moment.
his time to make his way to the top rope.
Feast or famine here, folks. Look, and Sammy has no fear.
All the way up to the top. Oh!
That is total
Oh my
fairness.
God.
That might have been a receipt for the slap in the face earlier.
Or
in
a
the
wake-up call.
Nah, just hanging out that bit.
Overhand chop and now knife edge. And this packed house here in Charleston wants to see Sammy Guevara get
Duck
his
Leary,
lung
duck
knocked
another.
off, and Hangman. Oh, look at this. Guevara.
Okay.
Thrust kick, Guevara.
Finally got it off on the 4th or 5th attempt. Damn. That was epic, though.
After accepting that super kick, that thrust kick, as Excalibur called it. And
That sequence, the like 10-15 second window, was just so good.
countering quicker, and he's countering with more physicality.
A sense of urgency here from Hangman Adam Page. But you have to imagine in the back of Hangman's mind is the fact that the inner circle could be lurking anywhere in the building here tonight.
Well, you know they're here because that big contract signing is a little bit later tonight. Cody and Chris Jericho, the champion.
They will meet at Full Gear on November 9th. As Hangman sending Guevara into the ropes. Big high boot across the jaw.
Nice suplex.
Backdrop
Agreed.
on the back of his head. Now
Good
Guevara
suplex.
trying to create some distance between himself and Page. Rolling to the apron.
Sammy Guevara is where he does not need to be. Number one, on his back. And secondly, on the apron, because the apron is very unforgiving.
Yeah, it would actually been more beneficial, I think, for Guevara had he rolled all the way out to the floor. But now, he's in no man's land.
Oh, that dead high on the apron is donezo.
Oh, high Gamangiri from Guevara. Guevara floats up and over the top onto the apron. Oh!
Dunked.
Slam on the apron. No give. Very little padding. A dangerous area.
Here's another look, Excalibur. And watch how Hangman goes all the way to the floor.
Damn near. Put him through the apron. Pop-up powerbomb. Some oomph on it. Still in it. Hurting, though. So hurting. Morty. See the mask in the crowd.
Here's where he's getting out of his game a little bit, Excalibur. Yeah. Show a little frustration, walking away, taking his time. I don't mind the guy taking his time and being deliberate, not making mistakes. But golly, you got to go for those covers. Especially against a guy with the resilient Sammy Guevara.
Very much so. Guevara can come back at a moment's notice. A blink of the eye as now Hangman heading up to the top. He likes to employ that spectacular backflip. The Orihara moonsault, and he finds his mark on Sammy
Beautiful.
Chance, huge reward, and it will be the ultimate reward, namely a victory here. Well,
oh, he's throwing up. The elbow pad.
Looking for the buckshot, but Guevara knew it just as well.
The champion, Chris Jericho's got his lad there, Sammy Guevara, well schooled, well prepared.
Yeah, Guevara is filled with natural ability, but having this wild spinning back fist there, boot to the chest. Guevara.
Yeah, I wasn't very flush with that boot though. That rolling elbow made up for it.
Hangman charges in. Guevara sends him up and over the top. Guevara building up.
Yo. Oh. That was great. Man said I'm gonna hit the ropes to catch him when he comes in. Oh wait, buckshot coming in. God.
Adam Page back on the winning trail, and back in seeming more in a groove. He's felt more natural because this kid Adam Page has got unlimited potential.
The sky is the limit for Hangman Adam Page, and an important thing to remember is this is the first bit of adversity. We've seen the Inner Circle suffer here in All Elite Wrestling. How will they respond?
Give him a Hangman promo.
You know, it ain't no secret that things haven't been going so well for me lately. But tonight felt good. And in Full Gear, I'm gonna do some real cowboy shit. And I'm gonna take Pac's head off.
Right about now, Chuck Taylor is tweeting about how he wants to say shit on television.
Short, concise, and damn sure determined is Hangman Adam Page.
A message delivered. The Hangman and the Bastard will meet on November 9th, the Royal Farms Arena, Baltimore, Maryland, Full Gear.
There's another look, ladies and gentlemen, at Full Gear. And limited tickets are still available, by the way.
Oh.
Take a look at this.
On Saturday, November 9th,
Listen to this crowd.
will you be there live when AEW invades the Royal Farms Arena?
Yeah, at this point, we only have one more Dynamite after this one before that Full Gear.
John Moxley versus Kenny Omega. Proud and powerful versus the Young Bucks.
Which I find hilarious, because that means 2 weeks from now is when we watch that show. And that would mean that we would have World's End one night and then 2019 Full Gear the following night.
AEWTix.com and Ticketmaster.com.
We'll see about that. I think I'll try and arrange that. Maybe we take that day off. Who knows?
Can't leave out Sammy Guevara, who sometimes this match was absolutely scintillating.
Sammy Guevara is
To go 5 hours back-to-back nights.
in All Elite Wrestling. And, I mean, he showed off a lot tonight, but he really took his eye off the ball, I think.
Look at them showing replays. I think people said they never did.
Great athleticism, we said. Sammy Guevara can, look at this, the kip up, the drop kick, got great body control, and we obviously see, amazing toughness, right there's proof of it, and confidence.
Yeah, Guevara really employing all sorts of underhanded methods to try to get beneath the skin. We see, I mean, just blatant disrespect, that paint brushing slap. Boom! But
yeah, that fourth or fifth attempt at that lariat in that sequence, that was fun. This was a fun match.
And this is such a huge confidence booster for Page coming up into his match with Pac at Full Gear.
Page is not afraid to take a chance because that was all or nothing. And that one move right there led to the victory.
Here he comes over the top. That buckshot lariat. Hangman Page has so many ways he can defeat an opponent. And he showed it off here tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back live here on TNT. And again, huge night in store.
What's happening right now? Where am I?
On ITV, on Fight TV, in Germany on TNT. Wherever you are watching, we do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Rockers and private party. Watch out, Ricky Morton might say some wild out-of-pocket shit.
One of the great tag teams of all time, the Rock and Roll Express.
Oh,
One of the great young tag teams here in All Elite Wrestling Private Party.
A lot of happy faces here. A lot of happy faces in our crowd tonight. Here in
YouTube doesn't have channel points. I'm not abiding by this. Yes, Shauna. Let's go.
This bout is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Nîmes, France, Shanna.
Shanna, a great new addition here to the women's division in All Elite Wrestling. Portugal's perfect athlete. She was born in Lisbon, Portugal, currently resides in Nîmes, France. And that's where she has been practicing the art of professional wrestling all over Europe and the world for the last 13 years.
The Jeopardy joke. But wild out of pocket quote I don't want to say on stream, Hex. People can join the Discord and check the quote section if they want to know what Ricky Morton be saying on Juggalo Championship Wrestling. And or join those watch parties on Saturdays or Sundays when they happen in mid-afternoon. Oh, that's right. This Sheeta theme gets me got. Because, man, do they get weird at times. No, really, though. Here comes Sheeta. Does not have a singles victory in the company as of yet. As they have when concerts happen. Gotcha.
Very well traveled. It'll be interesting to see if she is able to withstand the test of Hikaru Shida. And Shida, very interesting to note, has just moved to the United States full time. She's got an apartment. She's got a bank account. She is here. She is pot committed to All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, welcome to America.
The waist lock there from Shanna. Shida, though, standing switch. Both women jockeying for position. Shanna, you see, using the point of her elbow on Shida's elbow, almost going after the funny bone to have her relinquish the waist lock.
Exactly what she did.
Counter.
Working over the arm now.
The wrist control.
I love the red versus blue gear we got.
And Sheeta, you can see really wrenching on that arm. Shanna, though.
Okay, Shanna.
Feet takes the arm drag down. Ricardo Sheeta taking down another arm drag. And Shanna, Soulbutt catches the heel of her boot right on the belly button of Ricardo Sheeta. Shanna going over the top, flipping neck breaker.
She didn't get all of it, but she's trying to get all of it right here. A near fall.
A 1 count there from referee Paul Turner.
15-minute time limit, 1 faller.
Ricardo Sheeta, though, breaks free of the grip.
Oh, 15-minute time limit. Okay.
Interesting crowd, interesting city here in West Virginia. And the next 2 weeks, we're going to be in some old school wrestling cities like Charlotte next Wednesday night.
Oh, I can't wait.
And then following that at Zany's. That's where my guys are going to be. We're going to be in Nashville, and then Zany's after Nashville. But Nashville's a great city. Municipal Auditorium. AEW ticks everybody. Sometimes you try to cover that much distance with a veteran, you're almost asking for it. The counter, they're ready.
She's gonna pull out that chair now.
Was well prepared.
Yeah.
Now looking under the ring, looking for something. This could result in a disqualification. Now pulling out a chair.
I'm a little surprised at this, quite frankly, Excalibur.
Sheeta setting up the chair on the outside. Does not look to be using it as a weapon, though.
They got a 10 count out there, so I'm saying.
Oh! Okay. That was worth the setup with that knee being so intense.
Take another look at this. It's Hikaru Shida coming in like she was shot out of a cannon, JR.
Finally back in the ring. Go both these ladies. Referee is a little lenient there in the count outside the ring on suspecting.
Yeah, it was a generous 10 count.
It was very generous.
But still now
maybe he's still a little dizzy from his shot from John Moxley.
Yeah. Moxley hitting that paradigm shift DDT, unfortunately on referee Paul Turner. Seems to be okay though. Scoop and oh no, backbreaker.
Old school backbreaker.
Nice little snap backbreaker there.
Only a 1 count there. Shanna able to kick out. Sheeta following up with those toe kicks. Really working over the lower back of Shanna. And just clubbing blows.
Can you think of a better team to be here to represent the finals of the tag team tournament than Rock and Roll Express?
Oh, they are synonymous with tag team wrestling. There are 2 men that the Young Bucks love. They are 2 men that the Young Bucks have based their style around.
Doesn't totter and fall.
Shoulders down, but not compressed.
No, Hikaru Shida taking that leg and just not putting a lot of pressure on the upper body of Shanna. A cocky cover there by Shida. Oh.
The chop to the midsection?
A right hand to the midsection. A second one.
Again.
She's fighting her way back up to a vertical position.
Sheeta's shutting that down real fast with these knee strikes.
Sheeta seems to be the bigger striker, the better striker, the more powerful striker.
And the more aggressive.
Yes.
And Shanna, though, not ready to give up, grabbing on the boot of Hikaru Shida. She still has some fight left in her. The front chancery. Shida looking for perhaps a brain buster. Oh no, Shanna though, reversing the inside cradle. 1, 2, no!
Near fall created by Shanna.
Oh, and look at this, Shida though. Hard elbow strikes to the back and the side.
Yeah, the way she just fell over after like the second one.
Very strong, effective strikes.
Shida is beating the crap out of Shanna here.
Hikaru Shida now looking for that brain buster, but Shanna kicking the legs once again.
Brain buster, maybe Falcon's arrow. Counter, whatever it was.
Oh, just starched her with that right elbow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a very quick timeout. Don't go away here on TNT. This match continues when we come back.
Oh, Shanna, though, firing in with those
forearms chop combos. Oh, counter with the Hurricane Rana.
Hikaru Shida takes down Shanna. Shanna sent into the ropes. Shida, oh, on the receiving end of a Hurricane Rana there.
Interesting counters, no doubt.
No doubt, indeed.
Oh,
double forearm shipper.
Stereo elbow strikes there. Oh, shit. Caught her high.
Nice one to cover. May not get it as a cover
Yep, not a very good cover.
I think Shanna, she's endured so much punishment here.
Those back-to-body covers rarely work. To be very honest with you.
I mean, your opponent has to be knocked completely out for it to work.
Exactly.
Shanna. And Sheeta up and just driving her.
That was an interesting version of the Angel's Wings.
No, Sheeta kicks out. Very close.
It's like a butterfly neutralizer.
Shanna a hair's breadth away from picking up a victory here in her AEW debut.
It's easier said than done, but this is where you can't go dormant. You can't pull it back right now. And Shanna's maybe doing that. She's thinking what she's going to do, maybe. I'm not sure. She's a little bit off on her feet.
Yeah, and I mean, you have to also imagine that the butterflies, the nervousness, the stage fright of performing in front of the world here on AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, Shanna is getting a little lost in the moment. I do think she needs to just get up there and go for the move she's going for. There you have it. She is already a decorated performer in the industry by this point.
This time, the young lady is paying a little hell because she willingly left her feet, and she's up there in no woman's land.
And just exchanging strikes up on the top.
And we're back here on TNT. Both these ladies have been jockeying for position up there on the second rope.
But Shanna, big headbutt rattling Hikaru Shida, and Shida strung up in the ropes. Shanna.
Don't think about it, just do it.
She spies an opportunity.
Nice with the diving foot dive.
Now the cover.
Diving foot stomp. Diving foot dive. That was close.
That was closer than 19 is to 20.
2.99. Shanna cannot allow this to affect her. She needs to keep the pressure on. Hikaru Shida has been in control for the most part of this match. Shanna. Oh, that running punt to the ribs there from Shanna.
Shanna now showing an aggressive side that heretofore we had not seen, specifically earlier in the match.
No, and I think those butterflies, those jitters might have been affecting her, but
the butterflies have flown away.
Yeah.
Next counter, they're gone.
And now it looks to be Hikaru Shida.
Yeah, Shida is.
Is having trouble getting back up
In
to
a
vertical
way.
position. Shanna.
Double underhook.
Going for it again.
Kicking her feet
Shida's
back down.
not letting her maintain control.
You see grabbing the inside of the knees of Shanna to try to prevent her from pulling her upright. And oh, look at this Shida hoisting up. The Portuguese perfect athlete. And now. Oh, Shida.
Oh my God.
Just crushing
Nice.
and compressing the vertebrae of
Yeah,
Shanna.
crunchy.
Very dangerous offensive weapon. We just saw right there. And maybe the break for Shanna is the fact that she's not being covered right now, because I'm not so sure she can kick out.
Yeah, I think that was pure desperation there by Hikaru Shida. And you can see only now beginning to collect herself, to collect her thoughts. And the Charleston faithful behind Hikaru Shida. And now she's leaving her feet. Grabbing the wrist of Shanna, trying to bring her in perhaps the hard way over the top.
Referee's got to use his count here.
Yep, deadlift superplex.
Suplex from the outside in. And now covers, hook of the foreleg. 1, 2, no!
Great resilience by the newcomer. And still, the experience and hiding skill, Shida cannot find the way to put this woman away.
Yeah, Shanna has fight for days as Hikaru Shida is finding out. But now the running knee countered.
Block.
Shanna with the roll-up. 1, 2, no.
High stack for that roll-up, though.
Shida up to her feet, throws the lariat. Shanna behind. Going for the dragon suplex. Shida reverses, rolls her up. 1, no, Shanna rolls her up. 1, 2.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my God. Damn.
Another heartbreakingly close pinfall attempt there from Shanna. As these two women now have only 5 minutes to score a victory. Shida, oh, the running knee.
That running knee.
Very effective.
Setting her up. And Falcon's arrow. She did the deal.
1, 2, 3, oh no!
But he kicks out of the deal. Ayo, Jackie. It goes well. It goes well just on the tail end of a busy wrestling weekend. Enjoying some retro throwback. Oh, that running knee. And Dunzo, indeed it is. Both legs are hooked. And Cheetah gets the win. On some throwback vibes. Back 2019 Dynamite. How goes your weekend? How's it been for you?
We thought that Cheetah would be impressive. She was. We didn't know a lot about her opponent. We do a little bit more now, but she's a keeper.
Very
Cheetah
much.
is a keeper.
Exactly, JR. Shanna has tenacity. She's got stick-to-itiveness.
Nice.
But unfortunately, the striking from Hikaru Shida.
That's the way people should be able to spend their Sunday nights if they so choose. Just be able to vibe out and relax.
And Shanna, though, tremendous strength.
Kept fighting back into it. That Shanna.
That foot strap was almost where it turned.
Boom. That was the difference maker right there. Both legs.
Deep cover.
Restrained.
Just academic from that point on.
Good stuff. Well, folks, a lot of talk about what's going on with Brandy Rhodes. I'd love to give you an answer. But
Yeah, Brandy Rhodes just snapping on Jamie Hayter last week was kind of odd.
Hey everyone, Jen Decker here backstage with Jamie Hayter. Randy, what are you...
It's my view on current AEW. Love it. There's things that need course correcting, but personally, I think the product is the best it's been in a good couple of years overall. My biggest issue is that it's such a trend to hate on it, and I think a lot of people really go out of their way to try to find excuses to drag it. And it's just something that I've needed to unplug from. And once I've done that, my enjoyment for the product has gone up that much more. The Wiccan Brandy Rhodes over here. Oh, the thing is, I won't need to. I don't think so, because it'll be simulcast on TBS and Max. On top of that, I watch it through Triller TV to get a commercial-free experience. I just have to use a VPN to access it because it's not available in the States. That being said, I have considered about getting Max because I can forego that VPN process if it's a commercial-free experience. If it isn't, though, then I'll probably just stick to my current setup. I thought it was going to be Max only now. Maybe it will end up that way at some point, but right now it's still going to be broadcast on cable and on Max simultaneously. Hey there, Hassan. How goes it? Very nice main event. Was a nice show. A little ad heavy. Yay, CBV! Love seeing him do work with AEW.
Ladies and gentlemen, who was ever better as a fan favorite tag team than a Rock and Roll Express? They turned it on. They turned on wrestlers that wanted to be them.
Look at them.
The Young Bucks, the Hardys, or others.
Jamming out with these titles like it's theirs for a moment.
They have inspired generations of tag teams all over the world.
Origins they are, though. So on Wednesday night, it's AEW Dynamite. Yes, it's going to be Dynamite Holiday Bash on Wednesday. We got Rampage Holiday Bash, and then we'll have Christmas Collision.
Rick and I, we defeated Ole and Arn Anderson right here in this building.
Oh. All right, okay. Proud and Powerful just mauling them. That one stagehand just peeking up over the ramp. I ain't getting involved.
Wait a minute, that's a loaded sock.
This is just a mugging happening.
Look at that sock. That's an old school weapon.
Could have a
He
bar of
looks like
soap
he's got
in there.
tennis
He could
balls
have
in it.
a roll of quarters. He could have just about anything.
Gloves are going on. This is repulsive.
Now,
Gloves? This is.
Ricky
Woof.
and Santana. No! Over the exposed midsection.
What heathenistic
Oh, I think I remember this.
behaviors. God dang it.
And Ortiz picking up the AEW World Tag Team titles. I think the winners of the tournament tonight are going to have to look over their shoulder at the Proud and Powerful.
All right, come on, guys.
no.
You made your point. You made your damn point. Stop this. Stop this. There's no call for this. No, don't do. No! No! God Almighty! Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Just they're over, standing over him talking shit.
Anybody that can come help the rock and roll. Well, the Bucks damn sure can. Santana and Ortiz have destroyed a tag team wrestling institution in the Rock and Roll Express. And my question, again, by God, is why? Where's the dog?
Nick Jackson now here dressed like fucking Shaggy
In All Elite Wrestling on
at his
notice.
10-year college reunion.
And even retired tag teams.
This makes me sick. There's no reason for this.
Just
well, we gotta get some order.
ROH Final Battle in New York City. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun. That's gonna be a fun one. Yes, we're gonna be doing Rampage Holiday Bash as a watch party on the Discord, which means that the Rampage New Year Smash Edition on the 27th, which is also the final episode of Rampage, is is gonna be the last Rampage watch along. That was already gonna be the case, but it's just we didn't realize that until after we had our second to last, and then before we knew it, then bam. Position we find ourselves in. I'm glad they were able to showcase them getting helped out and stuff like that. But yes, we're going to be doing a final battle watch along. The Rampage Holiday Bash watch party on the Discord will take place after that concludes. So I'll be keeping up with it. We'll do Christmas Collision. Dynamite on 34th Street, I'm looking forward to. Even though, of course, it's going to be taped ahead of time. Still excited about that. Of course, it'll be taking place on Christmas Day, but I'll be doing a watch along for it regardless. Doesn't trash, isn't it? That's rough. But it unfortunately does conclude, as far as we're aware. Maybe it can come back. Maybe it evolves into something bigger. We're not sure up until then. I should be right back, y'all.
Speaks volumes. They do not have to resort to tactics like this.
It's low road. It shows no respect for tradition. Justin Roberts keeping our crowd occupied here in this commercial break. For some. Obviously not for you folks who are listening right now.
Say hi to everybody on Fight TV, joining AEW Plus.
Great way to watch AEW, Fight TV, around the world.
As well as ITV in the UK and Ireland.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing bigger than ITV. Six-man tag action coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Try to get back to business here. We'll try to give you an update on Ricky Morton and Robert Gibbs if we get one. We'll pass it along.
And a trio of men looking to get on the scoreboard here in All Elite Wrestling. We have Alex Reynolds in the long black hair, John Silver in the beard, and QT Marshall in the red trunks. They will have their work cut out for them here tonight.
I return to them getting entranced, but no entranced? That's so rough. They could have at least just had QT's music play and have them come down with him. The way John Silver looks less jacked then than he does now.
John Silver. They are one of the top tag teams out of the Northeast. They have been for a number of years. Alex Reynolds actually trained with Trent of the Best Friends, a man he will be facing up here tonight. He began in Long Island training there, and Trent obviously has achieved a level of success that I think that.
Look at Silver and Reynolds in purple. Foreshadowing, but actual.
Welcome back, everybody. Six-man tag action on tap here. Before we went to break, all hell broke loose. A disgusting moment. One of the more reprehensible things I've seen in AEW to date. Right here.
Santana Ortiz, the proud and powerful, attacking, and not just attacking with hands, using weapons, and then actually wrecking the piece of the stage directly in front of our announced position here. A brutal, senseless, needless assault.
We hope you get an update, as we mentioned earlier, on Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. Now let's take it back out to Tony Schiavone.
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought you'd be a lot more nervous than you are. I'm nervous. But I can take a ride with you. All right. Well, thanks, man. It means a lot. I've taken many rides. And I think about the fact that we're on the way to the arena. We got this big contract signing. Jericho's there waiting on us. It reminds me story here, so indulge me. Tucson, Arizona, in the late 80s. First time I ever went across the Mississippi River in my life. I went with Dustin, went to Tucson, had an interview with Willie Nelson. We went, set up at the pool. Willie walked out first, and he said, "Hey, I'm Willie Nelson." I say, "I know who you are. Oh my God, you're a big star. Let me go get Dusty." And I go knock on Dusty's hotel room door. He says, "Come on in, it's open." Go through, and there he's butt naked.
Classic.
Butt naked.
Classic.
But he said, "Is Willie already at the pool?" And I said, "Yes, he's there." He said, "Good." Started to get dressed. He said, "This is a lesson for you. The star always comes out last. Make him wait."
So that's your master plan?
That's my master plan. We're making
Chris wait?
making Jericho wait.
I think so much about my dad, and it's something that you really, in my role, can't escape. But oddly, I'm so excited to sign these papers. Judge's stipulation aside, the judges are out of my hands. There's nothing I can do about it. I got to beat him within the 60. But my mother is coming to this show, and I think about all the shows that my mom saw my dad, and I just can't help but want to impress her. And it's such a strange thing to be fixated on before you're going into a contract signing with Chris Jericho, who's flanked by this new inner circle, but something about it's grounding me. And I've shared rings in locker rooms with Chris for over 10 years. I know he's the best he's ever been. But
Yeah, better he's ever been.
But this is my run.
It sure is.
I can't tell if Tony doesn't feel comfortable or something.
Walk into the airplane.
The way he's constantly adjusting and stuff, like me on this damn stool.
I saw when you embrace it's emotion. Emotion is good. It drives us. It makes us better. So take all that emotion from your father, from the years that he was in the ring, from your mother watching you, when you were a great amateur wrestler in the state of Georgia. I saw some of those matches. Good God. Take that emotion and let it drive you in this match in Baltimore. Just my feeling on this. I'm not a wrestling coach.
You're doing a good job.
Okay, well, I mean, just listen.
You're doing a damn good job.
That's why it means a lot for me to be with you, because of the history of me with your family, and it just thanks very much. I'm glad to be right here with you, man.
This was our ride to take.
Sure was.
Making them wait.
Make them wait.
This is a six-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Currently in the ring at a combined weight of 618 pounds, the team of John Silver, Alex Reynolds and QT Marshall.
Ooh, not a warm welcome here in Charleston for this trio.
They got cuts of the Rick and Morty stuff. Oh yeah, that's because this was the season coming out at the time.
Accompanied by Orange Cassidy at a combined weight of 418 pounds, Trent and Chuck Taylor, best friends. Hey, be careful out there, guys. Don't hit your head or anything.
It's important. Come on, Morty.
Yeah, and get out there and be careful.
Yeah, Morty's right. Guys, be careful. Don't hit your head, you know?
Well, this is the intergalactic crossover of the century.
Everybody's got the masks.
Well, that's one way of putting it. Trent, Chuck Taylor, and Orange Cassidy.
You can hardly recognize Chuck Taylor in the get-up.
Rick and Morty coming back to Adult Swim next Sunday, November 10th at 11:30 p.m. And JR, I've got something written on a piece of paper here. I would like you to say this, please.
Wubba lubba, dub dub.
Thank you very much.
I 100% forgot about that. Perfect timing could not have been more perfect. Wubba lubba, dub dub. I appreciate JR playing along there. That was excellent.
I'm surprised they got the lab coat on him. Now, referee Bryce Remsburg signaling for the bell. This match gets underway. Collar and elbow tie up there.
Well, it's not exactly your standard wrestling attire, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Jared, did you ever think you'd be on a show with Rick and Morty?
Did he just twerk?
No.
Rick and Morty, and Ricky Morton. No. Out here looking like Ned's Declassified.
Underneath those sunglasses, well, he is moving. See those portals wrapping the ring pole. Trent with a knife edge chop on John Silver. Reynolds looking for their first victory here in All Elite Wrestling, and now the wig taking off once again.
Attaboy, Silver.
Oh, hello. High right kick, and now Reynolds and QT Marshall coming in to take off Cassidy and Taylor from the apron.
Maybe a wrestling match is going to break out.
Maybe
JR's corporate synergy.
Exactly.
It's corporate synergy.
Hammer throw into the corner by John Silver. Silver charging in.
Silver's got a quick first step.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
And tremendous strength by Silver. Now Silver has Trent set up in the corner, charging in. Wants to throw the lariat. Trent coming off the top.
Oh, the tornado DDT. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude. Sprung off his own head with that DDT. Damn.
Standing slice right there by Chuck Taylor.
But I don't take anything away from QT.
No, QT is a tremendous athlete. Having a little fun at his expense, unfortunately.
Follically impaired. Still a big deal.
Probably have some words for me. Oh,
Follically impaired. Wow.
Coming in after the blind tag.
And the Psycho knee with the inside out cell. Okay.
Inside out, boy. That was a hard shot. You ain't got to put it back on.
Alex Reynolds throws the wild lariat.
Oh, soul food half and half.
Half combination sends Alex Reynolds for a ride. And now,
well, it is Halloween Eve.
You gotta give people what they want. Oh.
QT Marshall cut them off at the pass.
QT very proud of his efforts.
Orange? You're not legal in this match, bud. Wait, you are. What am I saying? This is a trios match. I forgot this is a trios match. He hasn't been in the match up until this point. I completely forgot he was a legal participant in this match. That's hilarious.
Well, Marshall throws the wild lariat, double drop kick. Cassidy springing back up to his feet.
Oh, that was a nice
The way right. Gotta give people what they want.
The Coliseum here in Charleston on their feet for the best friends.
They hit him again with it. Glasses are on, crooked. Still hit him with the no-hand Suicina. Incredible.
And now Silver set up. Strong zero. 1, 2, 3, and that is
Putting the wig on his head at the end there.
The team of Orange Cassidy and Best Friends.
And Rick and Morty, 100% certified fresh by Rotten Tomatoes. You literally can't do any better than that. Back next Sunday, November 10th at 11:30 p.m. only on Adult Swim.
I miss this theme. Hey there, welcome in, Ben. How goes, my man? Hey, WBAW, welcome, Ben.
We got to retrieve these.
Yes, how goes? Big heart, sigh. Low energy, have not eaten dinner. The Candice LeRae hair over there. I don't mind them just letting this theme ride. But yes, how goes, Ben? How has your Sunday been? Try to crack my ankle. Leonard fucking Skinner. And then Dark's gonna be filmed. Wow, somebody actually had a Rock and Roll Express shirt there when that stuff happened. Imagine how they felt. Ricky Morton getting powerbombed through that crate stage side. Would you call it the Proud and Powerful bomb? The Proud and Power bomb? Don't talk about the American dream, Daddy. Bro is like, oh, I got the camera on me, I'm gonna dance. Good for you, dude. Nice. Hope the festivities were enjoyable. That audio caught me off guard. Skipping through this ad.
Saturday, November 9, 10 a.m. Cody Wednesday, November 10.
Oops, Jericho entrance. Just gonna do that. Good enough. Give a timestamp if anybody needs it. We're at 59, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. I imagine that's more so for VOD users than anything else. If anybody's in the chat currently watching along on your own feed, apologies. Oh, we're doing the contract signing on the stage. From the Le Champion? The Champion? He's gonna have to have a dramatic approach. Mm-hmm.
Jericho doesn't like to wait on anybody.
Not at all. And think about how angry this must make him after the hostilities we saw last week. That brawl.
I got to tell you something. This match in Baltimore, by the way, a few tickets are still available.
He wanted them to pop for Shivani, which they should have. But like, bro, it's your entrance. No woe with the crowd.
He's too cool for school, is Jericho. Barely disguised contempt.
Look at JR using. Say in-house terminology. That's not the case. But using business terms. Show's been good thus far. We had a hot opener with Hangman and Guevara. Sheeta and Shanna had a surprisingly intense match. And it kind of came down to the wire. We also had a great women's four-way match on Dark beforehand. Yeah, well, I'm sorry to hear that, X-Kong. Yeah, I've been wondering if it might be beneficial to move the show to a little later. Just because, like, 7 p.m. Eastern can be a little early for some folks, especially, like, in other time zones.
What an ovation.
One fall, 60-minute time limit, 3 judges in case it goes the time limit. We're here by AEW's lead general counsel, Megha Parekh, who has her contract, and we are ready for the official contract signing for the main event for Full Gear on November 9th. Cody?
So many people. I don't know. How do y'all feel about it? Now that they're clarifying 60 minutes and judges, do you think it's going to go the distance? It was such a topic of debate at the time. Just signed it like nothing. But yes, X-Kong, how you doing, friend? How's your day been to you? Hope it's been good. Possibly chill even.
I got you on that one, right? Sit down. Come on now. This match is too important.
Bet. Glad that's the case. So these are just kind of, the rest day. So when people end up having to be a little too busy for their own good on it or anything along those lines, it's like, damn, bummer. Glad it's been chill.
No, I don't suck. Skiavone sucks. Cody, this match is too important to flip a table over on you or powerbomb you through it. I mean, let's face it, this is the biggest match in AEW history. It's the biggest match in pro wrestling this year. and it's the biggest match of your career, and we know that to be true. Because if you win, you're going to become what
Indeed,
you always
I
wanted to be, which is
am.
the world champion.
Rampage Holiday Bash will be a watch party on the Discord after the Final Battle Watch Along. But yes, Final Battle Watch Along. Indeed the case. Also thinking about turning the Ring of Honor Watch Party into a Ring of Honor Watch Along. I'll field some interest about that.
It might prove to you and all of these entitled millennial
I guess it really depends on if ROH becomes that much more watchable, you know.
that maybe you're not as good as
Like
you
on a
think
week-to-week
you are,
basis, I
man.
should say. The pay-per-views are awesome.
So I'm going to sign this contract, and I'm going to teach you a lesson.
It's already clicked. It looks like it's already clicked.
About what it's like to be a loser.
I think so too, XCON. But I think my understanding is it's shopping around for cable right now, looking like it's more and more likely that it's around the corner, which is where I'm coming from. Is like, might as well get ahead of the curve on that, you know? It all depends. So yeah, I think I got to do a few things after this. I'll run some polls and stuff.
Look at this, two gentlemen standing here signing the contract, keeping things serious, not making a mockery out of the championship match, right? We're two pros here. You're a true professional and I'm le champion. And le champion has poise and grace and class. And that's why I'm going to reach out my hand to you, Cody. I'll see you on November 9th at Full Gear.
I did not make it out. The champion with a little bit of the bubbly. Yep, this is that time. He just had the shirt with it. We also just got the I have a ticket shirt.
We can stand here all night, Cody, but you might be needed elsewhere.
Hey, what? Sammy?
This thing on? What's up, Cody? I'm glad you signed that. I didn't see it because you know what I did see? This.
Oh, look at oh, no. Jake Hager. Jake Hager assaulting Dustin, Cody's brother. And Dustin
That's right.
To the limo. It's Sammy Guevara directing traffic out there.
Remember this segment.
Hager's low blow. A low blow.
Yeesh.
Hager, the undefeated MMA. Oh my God! He just did it in a car. Dustin's handprint.
Oh.
Hager's an animal. He is a sadistic animal.
Wow. I forgot how intense it looked. And then the arm.
What the hell else? And the inner circle is just, they are showing no regard for decency, sportsmanship, anything.
If this arm is not broken, I am going to be shocked. I'll eat my hat. Oh, look at this. The champion smoking a victory cigar.
So fun fact, y'all. That cigar bit right there almost got him kicked off television.
My
Jericho puffing that cigar like that. That almost got them taken off of television. Warner Brothers did not like that visual. After the beat, specifically the beatdown leading to the puff of the cigar, I don't know what it was about it. I can't. I need to look back into the story. But Jericho revealed that at the time they got a call from Warner Brothers being like, "Yeah, don't do that again."
Think about the potential damage to that left arm of Dustin Rhodes. I mean,
The way he's cradling Dustin Rhodes like this.
just about anything.
But what it is sick. It's Jericho and the inner circle. Jericho has orchestrated this whole damn thing. Does that say to you that Jericho is a little bit worried about the Royal Farms Arena? Is he a little bit worried about the Full Gear? I think so.
And I mean, we saw Santana and Ortiz coming out to attack the Rock and Roll Express, and now this vicious attack. I mean, the inner circle is, there is nothing sacred to them.
Except Chris Jericho. Wow, we got to get our breath here.
We just got some dead space here.
TV or fight.
Silent.
We got people wonderful theories.
Muscle.
Showing replay. All right. Just after the replays end, timestamp we're at 1:13, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, so on and so forth. Sadie coming out. It's the TH2 theme. I guess the TH3.
Six-man tag team action coming up here momentarily, but I don't know what the hell to say. I mean, this is amazing.
This is a six-man tag team match, set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring in a total combined weight of 558 pounds, the team of Kip Sabian and the Hybrid 2.
That uncalled for, just disgusting attack by the inner circle. And I mean, we have Tony Schiavone back here in the booth with us. And Tony, that could not have been easy for you to watch.
No, it's not because I'm closer to the family, but I think we all should have known that something was up. When he shook his hand and he said, like two gentlemen, I'm thinking that is not Chris Jericho, and that is not the inner circle, although he's great at playing mind games, isn't he?
Oh. All right, hard cut to Kenny Omega's theme. This is a reference. Very niche reference. Y'all gonna mute this. Yep. Undertale reference. You're all good, George. No worries. Could you get him for me, Ben? Yeah, the beatdown of Dustin was pretty vicious.
That's exactly how you describe this team. The best tag team, arguably, in the entire world.
Joining him from Rancho Cucamonga, California, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Look at them. Call back to Fighter Fest.
One ball, 20-minute time limit.
How about all that's gone down here tonight, guys? At the hands mostly of the inner circle. We had Ricky and Robert come out, and then all that happened, and I'm glad I just wasn't in the building to see it.
Yeah, I mean, when you think the inner circle could not sink any lower, somehow they found a new bottom that they could sink to. The Marianas Trench has nothing on the inner circle. Oh, look at this.
And jump to the event.
It's pretty sound strategy, really, if you think about it.
Absolutely it is.
Had their backs to them.
And Kip Sabian making
and entrances become predictable.
Sure
and
they have.
Everybody knows that who's going to turn their back and face this side of the crowd or face that side of the crowd.
Oh, Sabian, beautiful.
All right.
Onto the outside.
And he landed on his feet.
Yeah, Kip Sabian just flexing. Meanwhile, TH2 literally just beating the crap out of Omega.
I was about to say, Sabian making an unlikely alliance here, but Sabian pointed out on social media that he was the man that won the first ever singles match here in All Elite Wrestling.
He told me that in catering today.
He defeated Sammy Guevara, and where has he been?
Nice. Took them both out.
Basement dropkick takes out both members of TH2.
Very creative offense. Double team again by one man.
Stereo Kotaro Crusher there by the cleaner Kenny Omega. Now Kip Sabian there, cutting him off, trying to staunch any momentum there.
Let's not forget that Sabian is coming back from a dislocated finger that he suffered on AEW Dark. And that wasn't that long ago. For him to come back here, it's quite an effort.
Referee's got to get some people out of the ring.
Oh! NZ Gary back elbow
Smooth.
Now double leg sweep there by Matt Jackson, dressed as Ryu from Street Fighter. And stereo Gamangiris. They're from Ken Masters and Sons.
Springboard, double stomp.
Oh, that sucked.
Boy, these
Folded.
Bucks come up with something new, unique, different application, different timing every week. Never the same match.
Timing is what it's all about. Brother combination, know each other quite well. They can almost read each other's mind, people would say. And I really think that may sound silly, but I believe that.
Oh, the Hybrid 2 taking the Young Bucks to the outside, slamming Matt into the barricade.
The Hybrid 2 making their point that they are not to be.
Oh, Jack Evans.
They got to be considered. They got to be.
The way that Kenny just went to start his move anyways.
Now Jack Evans, Sasuke special to the outside.
Yeah, his own spin on it.
We shouldn't look over the Hybrid 2 because they are former champions as well, AAA champions.
AAA World Tag Team Champions.
Cover, here we go.
Sabian only getting a 2 count from referee Rick Knox. They were the longest reigning and winningest champions in that title's history. Now Sabian.
Float over, cover, here we go.
And the Hybrid 2 just have not been able to find their footing here in AEW, but you have to imagine a victory over a trio like the Elite.
Big time. Make them some money, that's what it's going to do.
One thing you just cannot get as a team, as an individual competitor.
Yeah, George, their Halloween costumes are fun.
And keep fighting and keep pushing ahead.
The Street Fighter reference is great.
Sabian up to the top. He's got Matt Jackson in a very precarious position. Matt, those rapid fire shots to the ribcage of Sabian, though. Kip Sabian springboards up. Huracan Rana takes him into the ring.
Sabian has shown us something here.
Yeah, that cover, back on body, not going to happen.
Nice hook of the leg, but you're exactly right, JR. Not a lot of pressure on the upper body of Matt, not pinning those shoulders to the canvas.
No worries, man. Understandable.
Oh, nice. Got the double team here. Now here's where the referee's got to interject himself as best he can and clear the ring of everybody but 2 people. That's a hell of a challenge.
Yes, it is. Jack
Oh,
Evans.
and Helico. And Jack Evans, TH2, beautiful teamwork there.
Long leg.
Nice.
Play here for Angelico. Jack Evans is especially very, very impressive here in this matchup. Could we be preparing to see an upset? It may be headed that way, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll find out when we come back right here live on TNT.
Angelico with the size advantage for his team. Jack Evans, obviously much more of a high flyer. Angelico with those left jabs across the jaw. Calling for a big right. Oh, no. And follows up with the left.
I think Angelico and Jack Evans complement each other quite well, guys. I really do. Like you said, Excalibur, the strength, the power, and then, boy, Jack
Jack Evans ripping on a fan there. Wow, you're even heavier than the real Darby Allin.
Flipping into that stunner. Got Angelico rattled.
Unique application of a tried and true maneuver, the stunner. Crowd getting into it. Great crowd here tonight in the colorful state of West Virginia.
Kenny Omega comes in. The double sledge to the chest of Evans. Double sledge to the chest of Angelico. Now wind up. Angelico, though, dodges it. Near the midsection.
Hey there, David. Welcome in. The hi, guys.
And those long limbs actually help him tremendously with the submission game as well. He's a student of Negro Navarro, one of the best submission practitioners in all of Mexico.
Good kicks. The longer those legs, the more those kicks impact you.
Whoa!
Ow.
Brutal chop there, and Omega.
Let's go. 2 frame, no broken.
Angelico had it scouted.
Man, nobody does a snapdragon suplex better than Omega, and there's a submission.
That the Navarro Figura Cuatro.
In English, that means
the Negro Navarro.
I don't really like doing the results thing. Hangman beat Sammy. Hangman beat Sammy Guevara, the opening match. We had Sheeta get a win over Shanna.
And Angelico, has not relinquished the hold. That's the problem with this move. It's not easy to maneuver yourself out of it.
There's one more match I'm forgetting. I know it.
maneuverability and his quickness.
QT and John Silver. QT, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds up against the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy. And Best Friends and Orange Cassidy got the win. Now we are having current match. The Elite up against TH2 and Kip Sabian.
Was suffering for so long.
Yeah, he was stuck in that figure 4 for quite a long period of time. Now Kip Sabian tags in, as does Nick Jackson.
Nick Jackson is explosive.
Jackson catches the boot, ducks under the rights and lefts, and now. Oh! Quick succession there from Nick.
Nice with the Interceptor Spear. Great baits, which they had going on there.
Crowd loves this. Oh, tandem offense.
Little bit of risky business there. 1, 2. No, Kip Sabian kicks out.
And Matt Jackson's shocked. They didn't get the 3
Very
count.
well, friend.
Omega is suffering on the apron.
He's suffering from what happened during our break when he was in that reverse figure 4 or whatever you call
Navarro Figura Cuatro.
Thank you very much. That's exactly what he was in, and he is just up on the apron of the ring. But Kip Sabian's still in this thing.
Oh, Sabian looking for Deathly Hallows. Matt Jackson lands on his feet. Wild swing and a miss. Sabian.
Oh, that poison Rana.
Up and down, head right into the canvas.
Spectacular. Absolutely spectacular.
We're seeing an amazing display of offense, folks.
Yes, we are.
Tony, you're talking about this in your podcast. It's released every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, I talk about all the action. You talk about it on Thursdays as well.
Omega and Evans. Omega
Ducked perfect into the 2 frame. Nice.
Right there.
And Angelico coming in looking for the hook.
Nope. One for you two.
Love them snapdragons, baby.
Lock, chop.
Knife edge chop.
Do it again.
Whoop. Nope, broke it.
For the trifecta, but Sabian.
Gotcha that time.
Dodging momentarily, but planted on the back
So
of his head as
smooth.
well.
So smooth with it.
With such force. That takes leg strength as well, guys.
And it's amazing that Omega's got the leg strength after what he's endured.
Yeah, right.
Omega just dropped him. the snap of his fingers. Kenny Omega seems to be all business here. Not a thought of John Moxley in his mind as he looks for the V-trigger.
Got scouted.
German suplex Evans, though.
Floated over.
Hands on his feet. Oh,
Beautiful front flip kick.
yes, he is.
Jack Evans set himself up, he did, though.
That's some brotherly teamwork.
Right to know where to go with that in a moment.
Outside in, swinging DDT,
Oh,
Nick Jackson.
ate that foot. Got him with that capoeira kick, though.
That up kick, Enziguri has Nick Jackson up on the shoulders. Matto grabbing the boot of Angelico. Look at this Jack Evans, though, climbing up to the top. Off the back of Nick Jackson onto Matt on the floor.
So sick, though. Like actual. Right, JR being in the mix is he's always a welcome voice in pro wrestling. Nowadays especially so. I do think that pick your spots with him, you know. But all the same, JR, interested in the product he's calling, is one of the best commentators in the history of the industry.
Might have taken too long there, Kenny. Maybe. We'll see how it plays out. Oh, now Sabian's mocking Kenny Omega.
But this is exactly what Sabian wanted to do. He wanted to draw attention to himself. He wanted to say, I've been overlooked thus far in AEW. Oh, look, oh, they caught Sabian.
Oh, the way they just perfectly landed and say, hey, by the way, shield bomb. See that, Mox? Shield bomb on the apron was nasty work. JR for the big matches is the call, specifically on pay-per-view. But every now you can call him in for television.
Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.
Man, it gets me every time I see
Bro doesn't even need anything after that, and he's still going to hit it with the one-wing angel.
Omega thinking one-winged angel.
Yeah.
That is it. That's all she wrote. 1, 2, 3.
He is unconscious. He is out cold. Get some bath salts. He is gone. Or whatever it is they use to wake people up, you know. Is that his bath salts?
They push the Elite just about as far as anybody could imagine. And don't sleep on TH2. And don't sleep on Kip Sabian. Oh, stop it, kid. Oh, look at this. They took Ortiz. I'm not again. In the trash.
Damn, they weren't done.
After what they did to the Rock and Roll Express, and now cheap shotting the Young Bucks. That's all it's been tonight.
This is pre-recorded. Yes, Alias. This is we're running it back to 2019. This is the October 30th, 2019 edition of Dynamite that we're watching. That's what the All Elite Rewind is. We started off with Double or Nothing 2019, and we're watching each show going all the way through. Look at this chick being like, look, I got a picture with the Young Bucks.
In my career, in years.
The Inner Circle has just run roughshod all over All Elite Wrestling. I mean, it is...
But yes, we start off with Dark and then lead into Dynamite for that week. Although I'm thinking about switching that up, seeing how people feel about that. Starting off with Dynamite and then going into the Dark that was recorded at that Dynamite afterwards. I'm not sure if anybody will be into that, though.
If you want to get that shirt from the Merch Freak, Nick Jackson, you could get it at Shop AEW.
Merch Freak!
Love the Merch Freak, don't you?
Oh, for years.
Absolutely.
This crowd here is getting their money's worth, let me tell you. But here's the deal. Still to come. We're going to find out who the first ever history-making event
IWA East Coast. Oh, wow, look at that.
in in AEW tag.
Alrighty.
It's been a great
Should be right back in Acquire Water.
We'll be going at it
Easy,
tonight.
buddy. You're like me. You need another salad. Just saying.
This is a great wrestling city, Jim.
It is. We've had some fun here, Tony.
Yes, we've had some fun.
Take another look, folks. A little peek back moments ago.
What a tremendous six-person match we saw. I mean, the Hybrid 2, Tony, you were exactly right. They came to fight. They came to win. They came to make a name for themselves.
They didn't come here to make friends, that's for sure. But what a match. Look at this.
Wow, Evans is something.
Yeah, Evans is a special talent. And so is Angelico. And together, Tony, as you and Excalibur both have said, they're very special. A very special duo.
Special just have not been able to find their footing here in the tag team division.
Matt Jackson's got a bloody nose. And in the course of this match,
I mean, the tag team offers from TH2 and Kip Sabian able to fit himself in seamlessly up until that point of the match.
it was an all-star game of offense.
And the one-winged angel putting away Jack Evans. The end of the night. Good night, Irene.
Yeah. And you said earlier, when there's still 1 point Excalibur.
On TH2.
He said he's not thinking about John Moxley. I disagree with that.
Yeah, look at this. And you know the Bucks are thinking about Santana and Ortiz.
And there they are.
And they've got that match coming up at Full Gear as well.
Man, that pay-per-view is going to be extraordinary.
And another legendary arena in Baltimore.
We are back live, ladies and gentlemen, here on TNT. I'm sorry.
Be quiet, Jim. I'm trying.
Pardon me, I said.
The Librarian Peter Avalon.
Athlete named Peter.
And back I am, just in time for Peter Avalon. Can't miss Peter Avalon. Yes, I did, David. We did a watch-along stream for it last night. You can check out the VOD if you're interested. Yes. It was a fair show. A little ad-heavy for my liking. I'm not sure we're going to do another watch-along for Saturday night's main event in place of Collision. We'll probably just do a watch party on the Discord afterwards like we did for Collision last night.
Easy to dislike this guy.
Leva Bates and I were studying at the university, at the library today. And boy, we discovered some stuff. It makes sense why wrestling hasn't been here for almost 20 years. This place is rotten.
Oh!
Moxley.
John Moxley, he's coming in through the...
Did you know?
Through the crowd.
Oh, and he's going in the ring.
The Mox is here.
Stay out of
and
his
walking
way.
with a purpose.
Stay out of his way.
John Moxley is in Charleston, West Virginia.
Something tells me they did not hit his music in time.
Your book is overdue. John Moxley on fire.
Paradigm shift from John Moxley has electrified the crowd here in Charleston.
Omega Moxley, non-sanctioned, lights out, no rules essentially, and no lawsuits
The
against.
grudge match everybody wants to see November 9th at Full Gear. Kenny Omega and John Moxley is now an unsanctioned match.
Yup.
That means no time limits, no countouts, no disqualifications, no rules. And that's all well and good. But then they want to tell me that unsanctioned means officially this match doesn't even count. Officially, this match will be stricken from the record book. Technically, this match isn't even taking place. So in other words,
The clarity on the cold open for the show earlier.
your boy, the so-called greatest wrestler in the world, Kenny Omega. We're just gonna pretend like it never happened. I know what's going on here. See, AEW wants to treat me like some kind of freak. They want to treat me like some kind of outsider. They want to try and put me in my little box over here so I don't cause any trouble. I know what's going on. I've been dealing with this my whole life. I've been dealing with this for years. I got these suits, these yes men, these puppets come up to me and they say, John, we know you're a different type of cat. As if I don't know what that means. As if I don't know when I'm being insulted. As if I don't know you're trying to call me stupid to my face. Well, I ain't stupid. And if this is how it's going to be, AEW, you can take your win-loss records and shove it straight up your ass. Because the truth is, the undeniable fact is, I am the baddest son of a bitch in this game. I am the sickest son of a bitch in this game, and there ain't a damn soul in AEW.
Wardlow is injured currently, David.
Trying to prove me wrong.
Always got a point.
You want unsanctioned? They want unsanctioned, huh? I'm unsanctionable. You want unsanctioned? I'm unsanctionable. I'm out of control. You think I'm out of control? You ain't seen nothing yet. Be careful what you wish for. On November 9th at Full Gear, I'm going to beat Kenny Omega within an inch of his life. On November 9th at Full Gear, you are going to see beautiful, glorious wrestling violence, the likes of which we haven't seen in this country in decades. Kenny Omega's blood will be on AEW's hands. And I got a message. I got a message for AEW. I got a message for these Turner execs who don't want to sanction me. I'll tell them the same thing I told those suits, those puppets. The same thing I would tell teachers. The same thing I would tell the cops. The same thing I would tell anybody who doesn't like the fact that I march to the beat of my own drum. And it's real simple. Kiss my ass. Stay the hell out of my way.
Wow. My God, words will never, ever forget. What a battle, what a war. Man. Omega Moxley. Nobody in the company wants anything to do with it. And there you see why.
Intensity for Mox. Yeah. So get out of my way, shit. Appreciate them just letting the camera ride. In these early shows. All right. Just getting right into the main event, we are. This song goes hard. I'm sorry. It's such a boogie. Well, these things are explained and stuff, David. They just mentioned at some point during the show, and then they just move on. It's not something they tend to harp on too much nowadays. They don't sit there and be like, "Oh, like, hey, Wardlow's injured for like 2 weeks in a row, for like 2-3 weeks in a row." But yeah, his was. But sometimes also when people go injured, like it's not the best to just be like, "Hey, this person's hurt," you know. And you just kind of want to let it be outside of my mind. The Ricky Stark situation, that's a whole problem. Yeah, he should be used. He should be on television. If you have him on your roster, you should just be making money with him because that's what will happen when he is used. That's the kind of wrestler Ricky Starks is. So I'm with you there. Powerhouse Hobbs, I do think, could stand to be featured a little bit more consistently, but he is featured enough. He was literally just on Rampage last Friday. It's a great tag match, I should say. Then the confrontation with Takeshita on Collision last night as well. He raised that title. Looking like we're going to be getting him versus Takeshita at World's End. Speaking of titles, we got ourselves the inaugural World Tag Team Championship match. The way it was going to be Daniels and Kazarian as the tag team in this tournament, but the Lucha Bros attacked Christopher Daniels before the start of their match, and Scorpio subbed in, and now the finals of this tournament has ended up being Scorpio and Kazarian up against the Lucha Bros. Dude, I'm injured and due for WWE. That's not always a viable option, and it's might not be the best thing to do that. Like, what's Wardlow going to say? What kind of promo would you run for Wardlow when he's injured out with like a knee issue? We can't have like him working out and stuff. You know?
Charleston, West Virginia, this is your main event of the evening. Scheduled for one fall to determine the first ever All Elite Wrestling World Tag Team.
I will ask you this, David. Do you watch Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision on a weekly basis?
From Mexico City, Mexico, at a combined weight of 383 pounds, Pentagon Jr. Phoenix, the Lucha Brothers.
Oh, dig the flag.
And their opponents from beautiful Southern California at a combined
The odd
weight
time?
of 415 pounds, Frankie
The odd
Kazarian,
time? I'm sorry.
Scorpio Sky, SCU.
Well, beautiful Southern California is a little bit hot right now, but we wish everybody well out there. A lot of interesting people here to see this final, including
Private Party, and then now the Dark Order actually getting a human thrown backstage to watch the proceedings. Yeah, along with the creepers.
Well, all right.
Aubrey
Rhea lives.
has a pretty good accomplishment. She also officiated the Jericho.
Damn.
Hangman Page match.
That's where all my energy is going. Sapping it from me. You must have the brain cell too.
It seems that way.
Yeah. Does a great job.
Right now, the Lucha Brothers, the hottest tag team in all of AEW.
I've been doing the dumb.
5 matches in a row, including a win over SCU.
But yes, main event time.
And they have attacked SCU numerous times. They're the reason that Christopher Daniels not in this match.
Christopher Daniels still at home, still recovering from that pinched nerve. He's expected to be back, but not here tonight.
Fair, David. Sounds like AEW isn't all that for you, if I'm going to be frank. Sorry if that comes off rude. I don't mean for it to. So there's plenty of wrestling of different varieties. Wrestling's for everyone because there's something for everyone. You know, I'm just not sure if AEW, with its grittiness and excessively violent tendencies in that regard, might be for you. Afraid so. One time I have it.
Aubrey Edwards is trying to encourage one of these two.
I'm just focusing on the rest. Are you? Yeesh! Just drops Kazarian. Oh no, is Scorpio gonna have to carry this again? Oh, the rebounds. Oh, nice.
Phoenix putting on the brakes. Pentagon Jr. with a backstabber. Now Kazarian wild swing and a miss.
Oh, and in the main event, man. Yup. Oh my god. So quick to try and put it away, or the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, this quickly to end the match.
Not being paid by the hour. Pentagon Jr. in that full bodysuit, his partner, the amazing Ray Phoenix.
His brother Pentagon Jr. It's tattooed on his knuckles. Cero miedo, zero fear. That's the ethos he lives his life by. He is not afraid of anybody. But Scorpio Sky laying in some right hands.
You know, it's an old cliche, but I'm going to say it. Pound
Oh.
for pound, I think Scorpio Sky is one of the best athletes that we have here in AEW.
Tony, you are right. Somehow, my wrestling career. Oh, look at this sling blade! My wrestling career ended over 13 years ago. I had been in the ring with Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian, and somehow they are faster than they were.
Sure.
I mean, it was actually 15 years ago.
It's all about training, desire, motivation, pushing yourself. And that's what they've done.
Yo, that kick was wild.
Aubrey Evers in a perfect position to see both shoulders down and make the correct.
I get that, David, but I mean, Darby Allin is going to Darby Allin. It's just, he's a grown man. He's going to act like how he wants to act. He's going to wrestle like how he wants to wrestle.
Like the backs of their hands, and that's what
He does it safe enough that he can persist, that his health has not declined.
the Lucha Brothers.
This match is a one-faller. Winner's going to leave here.
Kazarian over the top.
Nice. Little buckshot lariat variant.
Mention a time limit at the top. There must be a winner here tonight. If this match exceeds TV time remaining, we will have the footage available on social media, wherever we can get it to you. You will see new champions crowned here tonight.
Yeah, we used to say tape machines are
Well,
wrong,
that's
but we can't say that.
not your business, quite frankly, David. But anyways, I'm not going to engage in this conversation. We want to focus on the show here, if you could be so kind.
Showing their support with both teams.
Yeah, they're divided. Oh, look at the elevation.
The height he gets off that springboard leg drop.
God, you heard that.
Kazarian, he knew that Pentagon was going to come in with that kick, and he actually pulled Ray Phoenix into the path of it.
Beautiful, baited him in.
The middle rope there by Kazarian, and now Scorpio Sky coming off.
American Rana.
Stairs.
Man, Pentagon Jr. is in a helpless state. Doesn't say much for his brother here. He just got dropped toed across the second rope. Oh, reverse mule kick.
So the German suplex.
Beautiful release German suplex.
One, cover. Two, no. Ray Phoenix able to kick out. Kazarian and Sky, though, with rapid-fire offense.
This match has got an incredible pace here in the early going.
And what team does that favor?
I've got to thank the Lucha Brothers.
I agree, Lucha Brothers. Keep them grounded if you can. And that's
Nice counter with the knee.
Oh, look at this. Ray
Gouging the eyes.
Gouging the eyes.
Thumbs to the eyes. What's that all about?
Winning.
Well, we've seen Lucha Brothers sink to some duplicitous tactics in the past, and now Phoenix. Oh, my.
Ray Phoenix is unbelievable.
Right? And they're wrestling matches like this from the get-go. When they were in the first ever AEW show. Nice. Saved himself, but could not stop that super kick from happening.
The taste kicked out of his mouth by Pentagon Jr. It's hard to hate Lucha Brothers because they're so damn good.
They're so damn good, but they do so many things to make you hate them. They don't have to resort to those underhanded tactics.
Great teamwork. Hard kick to the quad.
The Sky is still down here, and so we got basically a 2-on-1.
That is not good. That's not good at all.
See Sky on the far
What
side.
are we going for here?
The catapult as Frankie Kazarian set up.
No!
Oh, that had to suck, Ray.
To the body of Frankie Kazarian. The Lucha Brothers have taken the lead in this one. Who will be the tag champ? We'll find out.
Honestly, same, David. For the first 2-3 years I watched wrestling, I just could not allow myself to believe it wasn't predetermined.
The packed house here
But
in Charleston, saying what we're all thinking. This is awesome.
all the same,
These two teams would
still
be
think it's
worthy champions. Look at the
a
elevation
good
on
product
the
as it stands.
press. Kazarian able to kick out.
Fun to watch, even when you know it is predetermined.
Spine to the rib cage to the spleen. Good
I mean, also to the head, the neck, the jaw.
Absolutely.
I mean, so much danger there for Kazarian. It's a wonder that he's able to make it to his feet.
I agree. It's so much punishment on that, just that one move from the inside out.
And now Kazarian just being held open.
What a chop.
Pentagon Jr. with that overhand chop.
Man, ref's got her hands full. Tense moment here. High stakes match.
Ray Fenix.
Oh, on the outside. Look at this.
Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky trying to get back involved, and you see how he's paying for that.
Sent head first into the barricade.
That barricade is steel.
And unforgiving.
Yes, it is. It's got those logos draped over, but it is steel underneath there.
And there we saw Pentagon Jr. return to that left leg of Frankie Kazarian, looking to inhibit the mobility of Kazarian.
It's something that Kazarian probably should have done on the other side.
It's like GCA. I don't know about that one.
Coming down the middle. That chop.
That's funny, though.
Kazarian is in a gut test right here. Gut check, I should say. And the AEW World Tag Team Tournament final is in progress. The one faller must be a winner. And right now, the Lucha Brothers have a distinct advantage. They've isolated Scorpio Sky away from a seemingly injured Frankie Kazarian.
Tag team precision during the break. The Lucha Bros just cutting the ring in half.
Nice drop kick.
Go for the cover right
drop
here.
Kick, lateral press.
You can feel the sense of urgency now beginning to build for both these teams. For Kazarian is to hold on, to survive.
Yeah, just to make it over to his corner, back to friendly territory. As now, Ray Fenix.
Oh, wait, what is he got going on here? Oh. Slick, whatever he was going for, but the ropes put a stop to it.
How they're getting back to their corner. It's basic tag team strategy.
Isolation.
Yes, it is.
Compete in your half of the ring. It's old, it's tested, time-tested, established.
He needs to get over there and make a tag. He's fighting valiantly, but still.
Yo, look at that. Angel's wings.
Sheer desperation using the Angel's wings. Christopher Daniels' finisher. I mean, he's seen it so many times from the apron over the years that that's just where his head went.
There's a tag. Come on, Scorpio Sky finally gets a tag to come back in. Is he ready? He looks ready.
Yo, some distance with that elbow. Rose got a hell of a vertical, that's for sure.
Stay on the attack, though.
Yeah. Now stay exactly. Keep the burner hot.
Pentagon with the bandera sends Scorpio Sky up and over the top right hand. Those staggers Pentagon back towards the center. Tijeras and the head scissors takes down Pentagon Jr.
Send him flying.
Right hand misses, but the back elbows don't.
Scorpio Sky ducks under the lariat. Oh, Lordy. Chope con help
beautiful.
From Scorpio Sky.
I love this. Just agility, athleticism. It's amazing.
And the timing there from Ray Fenix. Catching Sky with the dropkick.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that sucked so bad.
American Rana off the top. I think he got by far the worst of it because his head drove right down to the apron of the ring.
Yeah, we saw his ankle get stuck in the ropes. Ray Fenix was still pulled into Pentagon Jr., but Kazarian,
let's see that again.
Very unsettled there.
Oh, bodies everywhere.
That could be a difference maker, folks, in this match right here. That one move right there, because Kazarian is still got his head down. Kazarian's hurt.
Kazarian sent up and over
Yo.
the top.
Nice combo DDT.
But was it all that Kazarian could have done if he had been 100%? I don't think so. And look at Ray Phoenix.
Oh, my God. All right.
Beautiful counter. Will it be? No. 1 second away from becoming the first ever AEW Tag Champions. Scorpio Sky continues to star in this tournament.
Yes, he does. He called Kazarian in. Kazarian, as you can see, is still very, very much damaged.
Yeah, a little wobbly.
Looking for SCU later. Oh, but Pentagon had it scouted. He counters. Taking out both members of the opposition.
Springboard Destroyer. Yo.
Pentagon goes over the top.
Too sick with it. Oh, caught him on the discus, whatever it was going to be. The roll through cutter is so smooth.
No,
neutralize the legs, in my opinion, and Ray Phoenix thought he had it.
Yeah, you got to neutralize the legs, especially when you're trying to cover a great athlete like Sky.
Bingo.
It was so muscular everywhere.
Strong. His mind is maybe his strongest asset. His will to be great and help his team win this Covenant Championship. Oh,
Collision on Dynamite.
Collide.
Referee Aubrey Evers checking out to see.
Pentagon going for the drop kick to the ankles of Kazarian. He catches the
Didn't work out there.
Pulls him out. Oh, no.
Jake the Snake is the manager of LFI currently. But I don't want to get it too away from the thing we're currently watching here.
Here on the outside, luckily the concrete broke his fall.
The concrete broke his fall.
Look at how Kazarian was driven so viciously via that powerbomb.
See, 2-on-1.
Man.
Fight him off.
Yeah, the odds are bad here now for
Scorpio Sky.
Yeah. SoCal Uncensored. SCU in trouble. Their dreams can be shattered.
Yo, nice.
Shoulders, 1, 2, no! Again, he didn't hook the leg.
Scorpio Sky fights, and he fights. His wills himself to stay in this match. No matter what, come hell or high water, this young man will never quit.
Now Scorpio Sky being set up. They're looking for that package pile driver, double foot stomps combination. Sky kicking his legs inside.
Fear Factor. Going for the roll up. Got it. Stolen. Stolen.
After all that, a small package. What about that?
Inside cradle. A wrestling maneuver wins it.
Elite Wrestling World.
Let's see.
Rolled him right up and got the win. That was determination right there, guys. Determination.
What an
And there you have it. The first AEW Tag Team Champions.
SoCal resident myself, I could not be more proud of these two men.
Man, you talk about the road to full gear getting harder and harder after all the things we've seen tonight. And now we've got new tag team champions. They'll be always known as the first ever AEW.
The interior pattern for the belt's so good.
Never take that away from them. You're right, Jim. Excalibur, never take away the fact they're the first champions ever tag team division of All Elite Wrestling.
They won it with guts and determination and not quitting, ever quitting. Great lesson for all of us in life. You just never, by God, quit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a hell of a night here in West Virginia, let me tell you. We thank you so much for inviting us into your home, and we'll see you next week from Charlotte, North Carolina.
SCU!
And there y'all have it. That has been it for this evening's All Elite Rewind. Thank you so much to everybody who hung out, who came by. Sorry, I'm messing with the show. What do you mean isn't on TV? He is, though. He has been several times. I don't know, David. I will say this isn't the platform to just complain about things, though. If you have anything positive to say, I would suggest trying to highlight those things. But otherwise, moving on from you entirely. Thank you to everybody who came by and hung out. I hope you've enjoyed the vibes. We'll be going live with it once again next week. Dark and Dynamite. Not sure what back and forth we'll do. We're going to figure out how it plays out going into Full Gear. We'll probably skip a week just because I don't want to do Full Gear and World's End on the same weekend. That'll be a lot to ask people to invest in. And yes, other than that, we're going for live for the Wrestle World Cup this Tuesday on the WM Network. It's going to be NBA 2K25. I don't know basketball, so it should be interesting to see me fumble through trying to call that. But of course, we got Dynamite Holiday Bash on Wednesday and ROH Final Battle on Friday. We're doing what? Yeah, in watch-along format. Rampage Holiday Bash will be a watch party afterwards. Sorry, I saw chat moving as soon as I said that. This was a good episode. It really perfected it. They did have a fair, yeah. No, honestly, I found they had a much more digestible pace to their shows by a lot of people's standards back then than they do now. It's a lot more like fast paced, squeeze in segments kind of thing. But ultimately, I think either one works. It's gonna be interesting seeing it get from this to that. But yes, y'all. Thank you so much. Until next time, take care and happy wrestling.